The Debate Your Mo podcast is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Let me hear that, brother.
WUZAAM, beautiful people across the globe. You are now tuning in to another episode of the Debate Your Mo podcast. Here with your two favorite player partners. I'm Fat Mac, a.k.a. your favorite cousin at the DJ, a.k.a. call me what you want, just don't call me for fronts. Here with my right hand man.
I'm Sonny Black, a.k.a. this 1 hour kicking my ass, a.k.a. bringing back daylight saving time.
Nah. We could keep it exactly like this.
Right.
And this what episode? No, I'm starting to forget every fucking
21, bro.
This is episode 21.
Episode
21.
My favorite football player. So
You know what I mean? 21.
Episode prime time.
Hey, matter of fact,
that.
you should title that this episode prime time. This is episode 21, and as always, man, at the top of every show, man, we like to say thank you to all our supporters. We appreciate all the love. We would like more love, you know what I mean? But we appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, retweets. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. Damn near everybody is here. Rosclaw is here.
Yeah, you don't know it. Rosclaw.
Word, aka who shot you, he be on the way, but
Some of him is here.
Right. Our other dog Mike is here. Purvis is here. And we got a homie on the show today, man. My homie Geedy-P, man. What's going on, big brother?
Nothing, man. Chilling, man. I'm glad that y'all got me on the show and all that. You know?
Glad to have you, dog. Glad to have you. So yeah, man.
You ready to get into some ignorant shit, dog?
Man, whatever y'all want to talk about, I ain't tripping. We could go wherever y'all want to go.
Bro.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man.
The Chinese people.
Oh man.
Ooh.
The Chinese. All right, the Chinese people.
That's
crazy.
He trying to get you to read that same energy. I already know.
He could have said,
I already know.
Person.
He could have
Hey
said,
man, listen, the Asian community is but that was all right. So over when that was a couple days ago, a white dude
in Atlanta.
That was like yesterday.
Nah, that happened like
Like-
3 days ago.
Oh,
Like
a couple
about 2
days
days.
ago.
Yeah, about 2 days.
All right,
ago.
so a white man in Atlanta, he went to 3 massage parlors. Was it massage parlors or nail salons?
Massage parlors.
It was massage parlors. And he went on a rampage and killed 8, right?
Yeah, he
But
went to
6 of
2
them was
different ones
Asian.
or 3
No, he
different
went to 3 different ones.
Yeah.
Right.
And the nigga just was enraged, white boy rage, as they say. And he just went to killing off women, you know what I mean? But he
Fucking
said,
Adam, man.
Adam again. See,
Right.
that's what we were trying to tell y'all a couple episodes ago.
Right.
That's another example of how Adam do, y'all. Jamal ain't doing it.
Go
Maul
ahead.
ain't doing it.
How you get here? Tang boy, I bang boy.
Oh, Lord.
But peep though, his reason for saying that he did that is because he had a sexual addiction or a sexual attraction to Asian women. It's like, my nigga, if you kill him, how you going? Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you can't get your boogie on if you kill
I'm
him.
gonna take my
I
time.
don't believe that.
But that's what he said.
Well, I know they said the chief of police had the T-shirts on his website. saying on his Facebook page, the COVID, China stuff and all that.
Because he did a press conference saying he just had a bad day. Nigga, you killed 8 people. Nigga, that's not a bad day.
Right.
So when he said that, people was like, all right, nigga, let's dig into some of your history.
Right.
And he had some racist Asian shit all on his page.
Right.
What are you saying?
I'm not shocked. I'm just saying, like, him making that stupid ass statement is like, my nigga, you forgot that you posted some shit. Clearly he forgot he posted shit like that.
Right.
So they dug into his history like,
maybe
nigga.
he didn't forget. He didn't give a fuck.
Or it could have been that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna resign by the end of the week.
And then I seen with Trump, you know, when Trump was doing his speech when he was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he had called it the Con-Flu. So, you know, I was being disrespectful.
No, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that
So
shit he was saying about that disease shit was funny.
Right.
Man.
So, you know, you said China virus, Con-Flu.
He was
so
gaslighting.
So I feel like that kind of energy was putting that out there for the guy to do what he did in Atlanta.
Probably
I feel
so.
like
I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't doubt
So
that he's
what was
Trump
his reason
supporter.
for killing them though?
He just said he had a sexual frustration towards him. Like,
I think that's bullshit.
They wasn't loving him long time, dog.
clearly not, dog.
Good.
Dog, you know, dog, how selfish of Adam,
He's
dog,
so horny.
to take away the pleasure that these women serve millions probably. And they ain't gonna be able to continue pleasing others, dog, because he wanted to be selfish and just get in a white boy rage and want to kill every fucking body.
Well,
crazy,
what the Patriots owner name is? Robert Kraft could be at their funeral.
You gotta pay your respects, man.
Oh man,
You gotta pay your respects, man.
that's
What is the white boy name? I don't even know his name.
It don't
Fuck
even
his
matter.
name. Right,
Fuck
it
his
don't
name.
matter.
Adam.
yeah, his name.
But a result,
Adam.
but before that, it was like a lot of press in the media saying like the Asian community is getting like mistreated and beaten up and harassed, and
right.
they feel like, you know, people being racist towards them. Now, when this shooting happens, it was a big headline in I think U.S. Daily or the New York Times, saying how can black people be allies to the Asian community at this time? But it's like, nigga, how is this on us? What we got to do with this?
Right.
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
Right.
And where the fuck they was?
Right. They done had times, they had times in China where they done banned black people from coming to McDonald's.
Yes.
They done had skin level products where they were saying like lighten up the skin because
museums with our pictures,
museums and all that
with the ape and black people. So
the detergent washing them and coming out Asian and you dirty. So they do a lot of disrespectful racist stuff to us and all that. Like I said, this has been going on with the black community for hundreds of years, especially in America. So it's not nothing new. It's unfortunate what happened to them.
Yes, of course.
But we've been going through this a long time, and a lot of people ain't really been.
Nobody sticks their neck out for us.
Nobody ain't been in the
Nobody sticks their necks out for us. Man, listen, man. I had already said it, man.
They're gonna be right back at Reed's Seafood.
I'm pretty sure Reed's Seafood is packed right now. More than likely. I'm more than likely it's packed right now. Man, listen. When I seen that shit yesterday, I was like, dog. Basically, in a nutshell for me, man, fuck them people. Not saying fuck the people that got killed, because like I say, that's unfortunate. I'm not that fucked. But the Asian community as a whole, fuck them people.
That's not our fight, though.
That's not. I wish black people would realize that, because I'm seeing niggas put that as their profile pic, like,
you know what?
No Asian races and all that. Man, listen, bro, black people, that is not our fight. Well, and furthermore, and furthermore, these motherfuckers been bleeding our fucking community's bone dry for decades.
Hurry up and buy.
For decades.
Yeah,
for fucking decades, bro.
This man,
you know what I mean? So it's like, when the motherfuckers ever stuck their neck out for us? I don't ever recall the time they did it.
Now I do. Now what I would say, like I said, I can't just generally say everybody, you know, all of them don't like black people, just like I can't say all black people bad.
Of course.
But what I would say, I do agree with you when you're saying that a lot of people do exploit our communities and make money off our community. They don't give away school clothes.
Anything.
They don't give away bikes. They don't do nothing like in the neighborhood.
Anything.
That they make a lot of money off. So like you say, when we need people to stand up for us, nobody don't. A lot of times people don't be in the fight for us. Now I'm not saying I probably didn't see Asian people out there marching and certain stuff, but it's a small.
I'm sure it's been a sprinkle.
It's a small majority of people that be
very
doing
small.
it.
But I'm saying as a community as a whole, like
right.
we the Asian community stand behind blacks in this trying time.
Right.
I haven't seen that.
Right.
And we probably won't see it.
That's a good point. I don't think I've ever seen
You're not going to see
that post.
You're not going to see it. The same reason why, you know, when shit be happening like overseas to them like Pakistan countries and shit. Y'all want us to speak up the mistreatment of Arabs?
Right.
They're another one.
By Manchus neither.
Wait,
you
what?
You haven't seen them work at Manchus. You don't see them eat that shit.
I was about to say, they don't even eat the food that they serve us.
Right. Nah, they don't.
But it's Vietnamese serving Chinese food,
Vietnamese serving Chinese food.
No, it makes sense. In America.
Right.
Man, listen, man. But yeah, man. I'm like I say, it's unfortunate what happened to them ladies, because they didn't do him shit.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure he was a customer in there. He probably just ain't had no money or something. Was like, fuck that, I'm going. And if y'all ain't gonna serve me, y'all ain't gonna serve nobody type shit.
Sorry for your mother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was just sick, just like the dude that killed his mother. Well, I mean, his baby mama's mom, cousin, brother, and the lady daughter. Over $700.
I heard it was about the stimmy, dog.
But he still want money from the lady, and you don't take care of them kids, so she get money for them, because it's just like when you do your taxes, you take care of these kids 12 months out of the year. So of course you're gonna get an income tax for them. So why you feel like you entitled to her money if you don't take care of the children?
I mean,
you feel like you're entitled to having
He
that
probably
money?
feel like, shit, I made him. I can get a live.
No, man, no, that was over the
That's
top.
what it was? He was on something?
That's crazy. I mean, you gonna kill 4 people over $700, bro?
She offered him $450.
Oh, he didn't want the $450.
And he didn't want that. He said he want half.
But
at
he didn't
least
even
half.
deserve that though. Cause if you ain't taking care of them, the lady said, I take care of these kids. You don't do nothing for them. How you feel like you're entitled to them just because you had?
See, I didn't know that. I ain't know she
That's
offered him
cheeky as a
something.
motherfucker.
Of course that is.
The reports is the cousin pushed him. Once the cousin pushed him.
He said,
But he say he always do that though. He always fuck with her. He always try to
shot
intimidate
her
her.
car.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So
Like
he got
before?
a history of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
the
not
writing
not
was
all
on
the
the
way
wall.
up there.
This nigga got a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
The writing was on the wall. This nigga definitely.
That's why he got to stop letting these niggas slide when they do dumb shit like that, bro.
Accountability.
Man.
Ain't that our favorite word for the last like couple weeks?
That's a big word, accountability.
Damn. So yeah,
the
man.
world doesn't have it. The world don't want it.
Not the current climate we in. Accountability is non-existent. But this weekend, man, on the 20th, election will be going down. And looks like our partner Gary Chambers probably ain't gonna win. Which is heartbreaking.
Right.
Sonny, you was watching what it was, the debate?
You know what's crazy? And when I posted it, people was like, dog, you know, like I wish he would win because he fuzz.
Right.
And I was thinking, like, why he not winning? So I text my mom. I said, Mom, who you voting for? And she said, I haven't voted yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she said, man, I don't even know who Gary Chambers is.
Yeah, because she's not on social.
I said,
oh, that's why you said he's a social media phenomenon.
Yeah,
because he basically reached the masses on social media.
A lot of
when
younger
he was at that school board meeting and he told the white lady, you shopping online while we discussing, you know what I mean?
Right. She said she saw that?
No, I sent it to her.
Oh, all right.
I was, just trying to,
trying to get some more votes. I feel that.
It's sad though, but they ain't really get too much off into like, digging deep into the things that. But he was just like, man, I'm gonna go to DC and march for y'all. Y'all ain't got to worry about them.
Right.
Y'all had these politicians that's been in here for the last 30 years, and y'all still 50, ranked dead last.
Right. I seen some of them stats that he was throwing out there, and we dead last in a lot of shit.
But y'all want these people to move up.
Right.
They ain't been helping y'all, so how they gonna help y'all now?
Right.
Louisiana been a corrupt state for years.
Hell yeah.
One of the most corrupt states historically.
And he's running up against career politicians.
Right. And that's the
I think that's why he's gonna lose, because he's running against career politicians. And we as we've seen over the years, dog, the good person don't always win, especially in politics.
And he's popular amongst us. He's not popular amongst everybody.
Right. Because like you said, I'm pretty sure my mama probably don't know him either, because she's not on social media.
Troy Carter got the backing of Cedric Richmond.
Right. And he has money too, because that nigga is on buku digital billboards.
Right.
Gary Chambers is not. He on like the little
he got
signs in the fence.
Nobody would have ever thought I would have raised $500,000. I was like, damn, that's all you did?
See, that's right. That sounds like a lot of money to us, but in politics when you running for office, that's not
a lot for running for
that
office.
ain't even scratching the surface of what you need. You know what I mean? So that's why I think, ultimately he's gonna lose.
But I hope he continues to beat
the
streets.
I think he is. I think that's gonna push him harder.
Continue to beat the streets. I hope he become mayor or whatever the next level is that he can get to until he gets to where he needs to get to.
Right.
Yeah, because he's definitely disruptive in a good way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
as John, what his name is? John Lewis would say.
Yeah.
He's
we need these
some good troublemakers.
Yeah, we need some new politicians, man.
Of course.
These old politicians, man.
I had the conversation with him this morning. Like, these people really do be in office like 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you know what I mean? And they don't be doing shit, you know what I mean? They
like, but kings that won't rule forever.
We don't know what Troy Carter can do for us.
Right, we don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
But, like you say, we've seen representation of what Gary Chambers can do. I ain't heard about Troy Carter and that other lady until this election shit. Like, I've been seeing Gary Chambers in, like in and around social media for the last
Travis
2 years.
Bitch ass nigga too. Though.
Travis who?
Travis Mackle.
The white boy?
Travers Mackle. The
right.
white boy that was interviewing.
Yeah.
He gonna bring up this lady gambling habit, dog. Why?
Oh, see, I thought the other people brought that shit up.
No, he brought it up. Like you had a bad gambling habit. She was like, dog, listen. I'm going to class for that. I got that under control.
I think that's
and I didn't gamble none of y'all money away. So why is it a problem?
Right.
because that's addiction.
That's
dog.
politics.
And when you're in politics, you got to be squeaky clean.
They're gonna dig
But
up.
Brad,
Yeah, they're gonna dig up everything.
It's like House of Cards, just like that show, the House of Cards.
Give me one politician that's squeaky clean, though.
I mean,
They're gonna have something.
I don't think none of them squeaky clean, but
I'm saying, give me one.
But if he's on TV asking a debate,
But that's her personal life,
for ratings, you're gonna ask the questions that's gonna make people say, "Damn, that's fucked up."
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he wanted. He wanted you to say what you just said.
No, that's fucked up that he asked her that.
No, but it's done on purpose. That's calculated.
I'm pretty sure Troy Carter people probably paid him to say that.
Right.
Yeah, shit.
I wouldn't doubt it, dog.
Yes, indeed.
But they
Slip you a little good 5-10.
They asked Gary Chambers no down bad shit like that though.
They probably don't have it on him.
Right, that's another thing.
And they know he ain't the competition.
Oh, and that too. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
But you know when you in that type of position, they start digging up all kind of shit. Just that's crazy that we said that because I was just before I left out the house, I was seeing how DESHAUN Watson is getting treated now. Now
the sexual assault charge.
It's 3 people that came out and said
I thought it was 6 of them.
Oh, it's 6?
I think on Twitter I just seen it's 6 altogether.
You know why they're doing that, right?
Of course I know why.
They don't want him to leave.
Yeah, of course. Why would that make me stay? Why would that make me stay?
They want to deter other teams from investing in it.
But a lot of teams, Schefter said this morning, he was like, a lot of teams, like, that's not deterring them from scooping a nigga up. Like and plus he said, listen, bro.
Lifetime talent, bro.
And then he said, listen, I sit out the whole year. I'm not playing for y'all. He already got money. It's like he'll walk away from the game, but he's such a one in a generational talent that nobody's not going to let him walk away from the game.
Walk away though.
Right. No, he said he'll sit out. I think
that will hurt his talent though.
To sit out a year?
Yes, hurt his trajectory as a quarterback. Yes, dog.
I still think he in his prime. Nobody ain't. It won't matter. As long as he stay in shape, he should be fine.
Okay, to say that about Le'Veon too.
That's a running back though.
No, he's still Le'Veon.
It's a running back though.
Was a prime RB,
but that's a running back.
Prime of his career.
No,
Le'Veon
is not a one in a generational talent. He
was doing shit we never seen before.
Yeah, but no, he's a running back though.
Well, I ain't
a running back shelf life is like 5 years, if that.
That is.
You always can replace a good running back with an up and coming nigga because he's more hungry.
Right.
You can't replace a random nigga. You can't replace DESHAUN Watson with a random nigga. That's just not gonna happen.
That type of
who
talent.
you gonna replace Derrick Henry with right now?
He's replaceable though.
No, you're not.
No, he's just a big.
That power is.
Yeah, he's powerful
and
fast.
Yeah, with his power.
Yeah, I think people sleep on how fast.
I mean, you're right. With that combination, it ain't gonna be that easy. Like you said,
it ain't gonna be that easy.
No, but he's replaceable though.
I think anybody
you can find another nigga like
could be replaced with the talent level. Ain't gonna be like you said.
Right.
The DESHAUN or the Lamar Jacksons is Michael.
Exactly.
All right.
You're not finding another nigga like that.
You can replace DESHAUN Watson with adding more talent at your skill position.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. That's a good point. But,
still gotta have somebody decent enough to throw him the ball though.
Right.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick
then his number one target, Will Fuller, he just left. I think. Wasn't Will Fuller playing for the Texans? Or am I tripping? Well, anyway, he played for the
fast nigga. Super fast nigga.
He played for the Dolphins now. The Dolphins scooped him up. So
the Texans is a horrible organization. All them decisions they was making.
Nigga, this how I know it was bad. When Andre Johnson told the nigga to leave, and Andre Johnson worked for these people. He told him, listen, bro, if I was you, I'll leave. He worked for the Texans.
Right.
Like, dog, I've been around these people for years, dog. It's a terrible organization, dog.
They made the head coach a GM, man.
Yeah, well, you could. Huh?
Right. Bro, listen, bro.
Like, that's not really a bad idea, dog.
Making a head coach the GM?
Yeah, that's because if I think of the ins and out of a GM and then try to make you coach a team and do that, there's no way that made sense.
Right, because Jerry Jones used to be trying to do that for him.
And that's exactly
and that wasn't
why
a good idea.
They haven't won shit since he went in 25 years?
Bill Belichick kind of got that role though.
Of GM,
yeah. He chooses players. He chooses the players.
Yeah, but
But they have a GM though, right?
No, he's the GM.
I believe he is. It might be Robert Kraft, but I think he is.
Robert Kraft, he don't do nothing but own the team.
Well, it might be Bill Belichick, though.
Right.
I don't know. You can look it up.
It's only one nigga that do that. It's only Jerry Jones that feel like he need to be in on the GM meetings
Jerry's super
telling coaches what to do.
I don't think Jerry Jones is a bad GM at all, my nigga.
Oh no, he definitely not a big player.
He shouldn't be a coach,
but he be trying to have too much input on what to do niggas on the field and shit.
He have too much input at coaching.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
I think he's a great GM. Yeah, he
GM ain't his problem.
Yeah, he picked decent niggas, but I think he's just so.
He a good businessman, but he just be wanting to be in control too much.
Yeah, he want to control everything.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be a coach and a GM.
And I guess being powerful as he always been throughout his life, it's hard for him to let go.
There's no reason we should have interview him after every game.
Right.
For what?
He like that spotlight, but fuck, that's why they worth how much they worth, and that's why everybody, half of America love these niggas. So, you know what I mean? But and some good news, man. Cardell Hayes is out of jail. Put some claps on that, Purvis.
10-2.
Put some claps on that, Purvis. You know what I mean? The homie posted bail, which was what, $225,000, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And his people went and got him, dog. So I think that's a great thing. I think as a city, we should show that man love. You know what I mean? I mean, at least as far as where I'm sitting at. I believe we should show him love, welcome home with open arms. You know what I mean? Let him get to be a functioning person back in society. You know what I mean? And yeah, man.
How it's going? Is it he on bond because
I think he's getting a new trial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's gonna beat it though.
Right. And I'm glad that he was able to, like I said, make bond and fight it on the streets. My brother going through that same stuff, but my brother didn't exhaust all his appeals.
Okay.
My brother exhausted all his appeals and see murder, and a lot of other people's like, I think it's anywhere from 1,500 to 1,600 people that's incarcerated throughout the state of Louisiana. That law been around since 1898.
God.
And it was a Jim Crow law that was to,
of course,
the supremacy of the Louisiana over the black people, and it was to silence the black vote.
Right.
So my brother had attend to in Jefferson Parish, and that's why I'm glad that Jason Williams, the new district attorney, said he was going to look at like a lot of the cases. I think he just was looking at 22 new cases. And he said he's going to look at now Paul Connick across the river in Jefferson Parish. They're going to wait to the end to the Supreme Court and make a decision on it. But if they do, then my brother see murder, and a lot of the people going to either get a deal or they going to get a new trial. Right. But they got to look at it once the highest court in the land.
Well, that's great.
Make them honest. So I'm glad, like I said, with best situation and stuff like that.
It seems like it's going to be one of many people in his situation that's going to have the same result as him, like far as getting a bond and coming home or get a new trial.
I did know this, but I had no idea you can exhaust your appeals.
Yeah, you can exhaust your appeals.
What that mean?
Like once you do so many appeals and all that.
You can't do it no more?
Yeah, it's over. Like once you got so many appeals and so many courts that you could go up to,
dog.
Like the state courts, the circuit courts, and the Supreme Court, and after that, after you exhaust all of them, that's a wrap.
So how many times your brother did it?
I mean, he did all. I can't remember, but he went to everything or whatever. But this is new evidence. Like if it's something like really, really new, like that's big, then that can kind of affect everybody. Then across the board. Yeah. And this type of stuff, my brother got a pro bono lawyer. So a lot of people, they got lawyers all across the country. Like my brother, lawyer out of North Carolina. But there's a lot of them, and it's the Promise of Justice on the Legion Fields. They involved in it, but like I said, there's a bunch of top lawyers that's doing it because it's a Jim Crow law, and they trying to destroy the whole thing all the way because those guys, they feel like, well, we gonna give Bannum a chance to the other dudes that's going to jail and all he's not. They gotta have 12 jurors. But they feel like, well, everybody else that's been in jail 10 years, 20 years, fuck them or whatever, they just gotta deal with it. No, them dudes, that's still a lot of doubt out there. That's like this. I don't know if y'all ever seen a movie. They had two of them. Isaac Davis was in one of them, was called 12 Angry Men. And it was the men fussing over who gonna say, well, man, I'm gonna vote guilty, I'm gonna vote not guilty. And they was bullying them into saying, you gotta vote like us, because we ready to go home. But those dudes' life's on the line. Y'all playing with their life, so they should get a fair trial. If you're gonna say guilty, say guilty. If you're gonna say not guilty, say it. But don't just do it just because you bullying other jurors when somebody gonna get the rest of their life. And Louisiana and Oregon was the only states that was doing that 10-2 shit. It was under that Napoleonic shit.
They said one of the jurors was like, and after the trial was like, man, they rushed us through.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time.
They rushed us to make a decision.
Right? Ain't Louisiana like the most incarcerated state in the?
What we is on Oklahoma now, but that's on John Bell Edwards' watch. He kind of do something to reduce it a little bit, but we right behind Oklahoma. But historically, for a long time, we was always number one. It's big businesses in the South.
Business.
Y'all saw the way they posted. I saw a post on Facebook about Cardell, and it was like the way they posted, they had a picture of him looking in the camera with a smirk.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like, oh, Will Smith's killer.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they gonna blast him in the media.
It's like, dog, when you going up against the media, it's a whole different beast right there.
But when you're dealing with people like us, we don't, like people like us who be like, he ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't do nothing but defend himself. Like, it's like, we know what the media does to people like him.
Right.
Cause
they push their narrative.
Of course.
The media to think.
I think he should not pay attention to that. Be thankful that he's out. He can see his family. He can see his kid. You know what I mean?
It ain't about that, though. It's about the people who are going to be in the next trial, jurors who are being coerced by what they're seeing right now with those images and the way it's being worded. All that is to coerce the next jury pool.
I agree.
Right. But what I do think that's going to happen this time by a lot of people knowing about the things that the DAs
the holes they had in the case,
the things that the DAs did to get these convictions, they saying, all right, we getting convictions at all costs and let the truth fall where it may.
Right.
Then that's showing you the type of dirty shit they doing to get convictions. Because if you giving somebody, if you just need 10 people to convict somebody and you got 2 people you don't need, that's you. The other DAs around the country, they got to really prove a hell of a case. But in Louisiana, you got loaded dice. Right. So now it's not going to be that easy. So now if they charging like $300,000 to $200,000 to bring a murder case to trial, but now you got 1,500 new cases or whatever all throughout the state, and the state got to think about that. They're going to probably give a lot of dudes plea deals. Some of these dudes, they're going to be like, we're not going to even try these cases. So that's what a lot of DAs afraid of, because they know when they do this, a lot of witnesses going to be not around no more because it's years later.
Right.
Not even just in Bear case, but I'm just speaking on a lot of people.
Right.
You got to find witnesses again. The stories might be different. People not going to be as afraid as they once was because they're not intimidated by the DAs like they were. So it's a lot of things that they know their case is going to be way harder to prove now. That's what they're afraid of. Right. But y'all knew what y'all was doing when y'all was locking those brothers up because y'all was trying to fill up them bids because y'all making money. So now y'all got to face the music.
Yep.
So stop crying and deal with it.
It's industrial complex.
Right.
Corrupt bitches. So
thank God he gone.
Yeah, man.
His administration.
Telling you. Grammy recap, man. All right.
You know what, dog? If Kermit's would have shut down, dog, they would have a big ass party for them.
I still think they're gonna have a second line for him somewhere. Somebody's gonna have a second line for him somewhere. If it's up to what's them niggas out the 6-1 name?
What that is, big on
Dumaine. Them niggas.
Right, yeah.
If it's up to them, they probably gonna. I'm talking about the dude who in the association. I follow him on Instagram, so I forgot his name. But yeah, home and them, they throw a second line for anything. They threw a second line when Aretha Franklin died, though. Right. And like buku.
So they want for Prince too.
So you talking about the Big Six?
Yeah, that's their name.
Yeah, the Big Six. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna throw one. I'm more than sure. But you know, I mean, everybody don't feel the same. But a lot of people knew the nigga in the city, so we wanted to see him out of jail. So.
Shout out to Big Six. I think some of the producers, the BMGs, I think beats in there.
Yeah. Big Six probably gonna throw in one more than likely. Grammy recap. Purvis, who the winners is?
Nas won album of the year.
Nas won album of the year. I knew that was
rap album of the year.
Not album of the year because I know they were like,
wait, who won album of the year then?
Album of the year. Who won album?
Rap album of the year. I knew they was gonna give it to Nas because Nas was overdue for a Grammy. Plus he was up against a lot of niggas who was in the category for the first time, so it was easy to give it to Nas.
It wasn't The Weeknd.
Taylor Swift.
Of course.
That bullshit.
Shocker.
I'm not surprised.
Shocker.
In other news.
What Megan won? Best new artist? I think she won best new artist, huh?
Didn't they say? I think they say Beyonce got the most Grammys too for a female. Period. I'm just talking about period.
No, period. 28.
Yeah.
And Billie Eilish won Record of the Year.
I don't even know what Billie Eilish is.
I thought that was a dude. It's a
white girl.
girl.
They say that Drake was in her DM.
Right.
Wait,
no,
that
was a
17-year-old white girl.
No, that was a girl from
It's Billie Eilish, bro. I'm telling you.
No, that was a girl from Stranger Things.
It's Billie Eilish, though.
That's not. All right.
Megan won best new artist.
Yeah, I figured.
J-Rock, you be wrong a lot, your dog.
I'm not wrong on that, though. I'm not wrong on that. It's Billie Eilish, though. I'm telling you.
I'm a roll.
I don't be wrong a lot, though. What's the last thing I was wrong on? What's the last thing I was wrong on?
Well, 2 episodes ago, you said you didn't say you were going to...
I didn't, dog.
You did, dog.
Listen,
I said...
We here again?
Dog. We got to go back to this, dog. I said I was going to go because I was off. But I said since it was cold, I wasn't going.
No, you did not say that.
But I did say if it's cold out there, I'm not going. Because that's why I haven't gone the other
episode,
time.
he said I was gonna go out there. You didn't say
And
the cold part.
right.
But the 2 episodes before that, you was like, I'm not going to Mardi Gras if it's cold.
Right.
But
That
then,
was all, so they don't come together, but I assume that if it's cold, you wasn't gonna go.
I wasn't going to go.
but I asked the question in real time. He was like, fucking right.
But I was saying that because I was off.
But you said,
And we said that before it was Mardi Gras, too.
No, you fucked up, right?
No, we said that before Mardi Gras actually came, though.
No, you know it wasn't.
I said that after?
Yes. See what I'm saying?
I wasn't going out there in no 30-degree
wrong,
weather.
dog.
I wasn't going out there in no 30-degree weather.
I think he was just like,
That's too
hey,
cold
if
for
it's
the
Mardi
Mardi
Gras,
Gras.
I'm going.
And I was off because I haven't been off the last 2
But we was
years.
talking about that Mardi Gras. I said you was going to go out there.
I don't think he thought
For
about the
Mardi Gras?
cold.
No,
You're
I
like,
was saying
yes.
probably,
All right, whatever.
because I was off. But it was so cold outside, I wasn't going.
You didn't say that though, but
All right, well,
I'd
that's...
assume from you saying you wouldn't fucking Mardi Gras because it's cold.
And I said that in the previous. I said that before.
Assume, though.
I know.
Stop assuming.
All right.
I know one thing that wouldn't stop people from New Orleans still going. Not
It
all
wouldn't
of
stop
them.
me. He would have been out there.
Yeah,
He
they
would've
got a
been
lot
out
of people
there.
that still be going out there. It'd be cold.
I'm not going
I
out
probably
there.
wouldn't have.
30 degrees? I'm
yeah,
not
it'd be
going out
cold.
there.
And I remember one time it was
No,
cold
I'm
and
not going out there.
drizzling. They still had people out there. But like you said, I wouldn't have
I'm
went out
not
there. 'cause I
going.
would've got
Ain't
sick.
nothing gonna stop Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I
bro.
know they're gonna come out there, but like I said, I agree with you. Like I said, when it's that cold sometimes,
It makes no
New
sense to
Orleans
be out
people
there.
like,
Why
but
be out there?
a lot of
dog?
people still
It was
go out-
raining and it was cold. Why be out there, though? That don't make no
When?
fucking
To
sense.
get drunk.
You can get drunk inside.
They get drunk.
But you can't get drunk in that atmosphere, though.
That's true. But nah,
And just
dog,
watch
that
women walk
cold,
past
dog,
and you just
I can see
taking the
50,
scenery.
60.
But some people wanna-
30? Nah. I don't want to be nowhere
30,
that bad.
30,
Some
was,
people-
30 was unheard of, though. That would have been the first, my
Yeah.
nigga.
I don't want to be nowhere that bad in 30-degree weather.
That would have been
Nowhere.
the
That'd
first.
have
It
been
was
a
like
miserable. That'd have
27
been a
or some
miserable Mardi
shit.
Gras.
Man, what? Man, I don't want to be nowhere that bad in 30-degree fucking weather. All right, so Meg won new best artist. That was a given. They still on the...
How is Meg a new best artist last year, nigga?
It's been out 3 old damn years now.
That was like her third album or some shit.
Well, I think it's based off like...
Big Old Freak was her first.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that don't mean like... Don't you gotta like submit your shit to the Grammys to like be considered to be put in that category? So probably...
Okay, that was what, 2018?
I know, but that...
It could even be a mixtape because I know Chance had a mixtape that was on. I think he won
That was
for a
that
mixtape,
nigga
so you could
album.
use a mixtape or album.
That's what
I
they
mean, well,
said.
That
he
was
said
that
it was a
nigga
mixtape,
album.
but it was
That
an
nigga
album.
album.
That was that
It
nigga
was real
album as
beats,
fuck.
but he was saying it was a mixtape. But
I don't
they
get the
said-
big deal about Chance, though. I'm sorry. Though.
I don't, my nigga, I promise to God.
I don't get the big deal about him, though. I don't, though.
I thought it was only me.
Everybody got fans, though. I guess everybody got somebody for out there for everybody.
You a fan of Chance?
Not like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't get
Damn,
the
we
hype
a
about him,
podcast.
dog. Who else won Purvis? What? Give me rap song.
You want the rap categories or all categories?
Rap and R&B. Only the shit we care about. Basically.
The urban music, like they call it.
Of course, that's a given too. Wait, she won a song? Oh yeah. That damn is so fire.
Best rap performance.
progressive R&B album.
That album was low key hard. Like
And then you did say what 4 people from St. Aug was nominated. Huh?
four New Orleanians.
You
Well,
said Luke James
really
was-
3. The other nigga from
We
nigga
didn't
from
say
Maryland.
from St. Aug. We say from New Orleans.
From New Orleans. That's
Well,
why I
I mean,
say.
no, I'm just
That's why I
saying,
say.
I ain't gonna say.
They
I ain't
put it
gonna
on the
say-
billboard
I ain't
as
gonna say no.
four New
But-
Orleans people is up for Grammys,
But
but
Leonard Fournette and Tyrant it. So I mean, I ain't. It is
Yeah.
a fact.
so yeah, it was Luke James,
Mhm.
it was Jay Electronica, it was PJ Morgan,
Mhm.
PJ Morton. He
Right,
won. He
right.
won his Grammy,
Right.
and John Baptiste. John
Right.
Baptiste is from Metairie. If
Okay,
anybody
John
know who John Baptiste is, he's a jazz musician. He played the
Right.
piano.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
good.
dope cat, but
Right.
you know what I mean? And he said all 4 of them niggas went to St.
St.
Aug,
Aug.
which I think is crazy.
Mm.
But shout out to St. Aug, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I knew Nas was gonna win. I knew a lot of people was gonna win, but the Weeknd shit, when we were talking about the Weeknd not being nominated at all, I thought that was super fucking crazy.
Right.
Cause like, how long it's been, Sonny? A whole calendar year?
Whole
That
50
Blinding Lights is
53
number
weeks.
9 or 10 right now, still on the
Yeah.
Hot 100, I believe,
Yeah.
right? So yeah.
After Drake done knocked everybody
Oh
off.
yeah, Drake shit, yeah.
Drake
Yeah, Drake
dropped
just did some
that
big
and
shit
got
again.
1, 2, and 3, though.
Yeah, dog. And wait, what's the last one that was to enter? Lemon Pepper freestyle, right?
No, they all entered.
No,
at
I'm
the
saying
same
that was the
time.
last. They ain't entered at the same time.
Yes, they did.
No, he had the first 2, and then like a couple days later it was 3.
all of them entered at the same time, brother.
No, it's the first 2. It was
Brother.
What's Next in the Little Baby joint. and the Lemon Pepper Freestyle came third. I don't think they all hit at the same time.
Okay.
Look it up, dog. Cause
No,
you be wrong too, dog. You be wrong too, dog.
What? Tell me what I was wrong about.
Yeah, just like you couldn't tell me what I was.
I just did. I gave you
I
one.
wasn't wrong, dog. I wasn't wrong, dog. I said I wasn't going.
He said he pleaded the fifth.
Yeah, that. Fuck. I was going out there.
What was the best rap song?
I don't know.
What was the best rap song?
Savage.
Damn, she won that too? What, a remix, right?
Yeah, it was Beyonce.
That's I think that's what Beyonce. Oh no, that's what she got too, because she won the brown skin girl.
Featuring Beyonce, yeah, the remake.
Yeah, that's a given.
Really,
all right, who was in the category with her though?
For that one, it was
Rock Nation,
Rockstar, Laugh Now, Cry Later, The Box, and The Bigger Picture.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought The Box was gonna win that.
Right.
That was a big song for
I told y'all Savage was bigger than that shit though. We had that conversation.
I know. I thought that.
Who made that argument?
We had that conversation here.
Well, that's because Beyonce is on it.
Right, exactly.
Well, I didn't agree. I didn't argue against that. I'm sure.
Okay.
All right. What other?
Let me chill out, bro.
I don't remember that argument. That's why
I don't remember it either. That sounds like a TikTok
best
argument.
melodic rap performance.
What the fuck does that mean?
The
That's
Box.
a new category.
I guess that gotta be
songs in there. Songs in there were Rockstar, Laugh Now,
won.
Cry Later.
What the fuck is Laugh Now, Cry Later?
Whoa.
Drake
all
featured
right.
Dirt. The Box was in there,
Mhm.
but the winner was Lockdown by Anderson .Paak.
The song is fire.
Highest in the Room was in there too.
Arguably, J-Rock had the verse of the year on that song. Arguably.
Oh,
That was-
Lockdown?
Yes.
What is
Arguably, that
that?
was the verse of the year.
Maybe if
me.
I hear it, I know what it
To
is.
me, that
No,
was.
listen, dog. That song
To
was
me-
not better than The Box.
It is better. It just wasn't bigger. The Box was one of the biggest songs last year.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with you. It was one of the biggest songs. But is it
Rowdy
better?
Thug, man.
Considering what he was rapping about, it's a better song.
Sonically, it was.
Yeah, it was a better song considering what they was rapping
Y'all
about.
like that Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars?
Yes, hell yeah. You don't like that? That shit, it remind me of old music. You know what I mean?
Duh, it's a sample,
Yeah,
nigga.
you
What
got-
the
All right,
fuck?
whatever.
It don't remind
I mean,
you, it
everybody who
is.
do samples don't mimic like that sound though.
It don't remind you, my nigga. It is.
Bruno
nigga.
definitely pulled from
Whatever.
a lot of that old
That
stuff.
shit fire to me.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
It's-
you don't like
I
it?
ain't say it's
He
junk.
pulled from a lot of that. Yeah. old
It's
stuff.
right. He does. He do that a lot.
Yeah, he made a whole album about it.
Yeah.
I think it's fire. And I fuck with Anderson .Paak super tough.
It's cool. It ain't my favorite.
What song is Lockdown? I cannot even think of this right now.
Anderson .Paak featuring J-Rock.
Oh, that's Locked Up.
Stupid.
Oh, you're talking about Akon?
So, all right, best
Hey, what
R&B
other
song. Who won that?
Nigga, tell us. Give a fuck.
Better Than I Imagined.
What the fuck was that? Who is that?
Her featuring her and I don't know who that is. I can't even say that name. But it's a song by her.
Okay. And she won?
Yeah,
You say best R&B song?
yeah.
Well, who else was in the category?
Black Parade.
That's the Beyonce song.
Collide.
I like the Black Parade.
Collide.
Earth Gang
that was
and
a
Tiana
Earth Gang.
Major.
Yeah. I fuck with that. That was the song on
Do It by Chloe and Holly
And Haley,
and
yeah.
Slow Down. Skip Marley and her.
I
Ooh,
think
I
Skip
fuck with
Marley.
that song.
That song's super hard.
Yeah.
That song is.
And that bit came out of nowhere. I didn't even know who Skip Marley was until I heard that song.
I didn't even know, me neither.
Yeah,
There's
shout out
another
to him
Marley
again.
kid though.
Yeah, one of a million.
All right.
Right.
And what else you got?
Best progressive R&B album.
What the fuck does that mean, bro?
It was doing the best.
Mhm.
I don't know, nigga.
I was listening like, wait, he actually know what that shit
The
mean?
options were Chilumbo by Jenny Aiko, Ungodly Hour, Chloe and Ollie, Free Nationals by
That-
Free Nationals,
That album was
Fuck Your
was hard.
Feelings by Robert Glasper. But the winner was
Robert
It
Glasper,
Is What
bro.
It Is by Thundercat.
Oh,
let me.
that
let
nigga
me
Robert
tell y'all
Glasper, he
something,
clean
dog.
up every year too.
Grammys.
Yes.
Wait,
Robert, niggas need to do
bad.
their research on Robert Glasper. That
We
nigga
got Best
clean up.
R&B album next.
That nigga clean up every year. Like, I think he a composer and a producer. He don't actually sing anything. I think the nigga play the piano or some shit.
My nigga, I had no idea this was her, my nigga. Till just now, my nigga.
What song is that? Oh, yeah.
that's the shit
I don't
right
like
there.
that song.
You don't like that one?
Nah.
My nigga, I had no idea that was her.
Yeah, I don't like that song.
What
I
you talking
think-
about? Better
I
Than I
like that
Imagine?
song that Making Love in the Rain sample. That song.
Well,
I'm looking. That's the song I'm looking for.
I
wait,
forgot your girl name.
YG featured on that, right?
No, that's her.
Featuring YG.
YG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think YG fell off, though. I know that's off subject, but I think it's done for YG.
I was.
Oh man, damn.
Really?
Yeah,
I ain't
I
never
think
liked
it's
YG.
I was saying,
I ain't on that train. I
don't
fuck
see
with a
the
couple
hype.
shit. I mean,
no,
West
Michael
Coast.
Sneaker, that's his partner. Dog.
I mean,
You don't fuck with YG, Mike?
I mean,
Hey, he had a lot of
I like
fucking
Kendrick.
people out there.
yeah.
He had a lot of people come out to that protest shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
when you think about people like Game and Kendrick, of course, you know you're gonna probably.
I think that's probably where it stopped. And
you gonna go with you ain't gonna say like you said YG no spitter like them because them Game and like I said Kendrick and them they're real spitters. So like I said YG like I don't know. I guess they had that little ratchet sound that was popping back then or whatever.
I don't like that talking off the beat shit
rap
with like him and Blueface and all that.
it's cool for some
Hate
niggas. Like
it.
when G Herbo do it, I fuck with G Herbo.
G Herbo. Oh, that's another one. I can't.
I ain't gonna lie. That
tried.
last album that
I
G Herbo
tried.
dropped, I ain't gonna lie. He had some shit on
He
there.
did, but that offbeat raps, I hated.
But that's why Silk said he was ahead of his time because everybody on that.
Oh, we
wave.
hated Silk, but Silk was going platinum every
And
rip,
that was Silk
though.
said. Silk said so. Somebody must have liked.
I'm about to say, nigga,
And
somebody
right now,
had to
look
like.
at, he got people that's doing it, and
Someone's
everybody's
part
doing
of
it.
the wave. Don't do that.
Let's stop that. Let's stop that.
It
It is
Part
a
of the
wave
wave.
right now. They
What?
doing it.
They was going platinum, but it was the fake platinum, my nigga. It wasn't like
No, they was
it
selling
wasn't
millions
like-
of
Wait, what
records.
you mean a fake platinum?
No, they were
Yeah.
going. Silk was selling 2
No,
million.
he was selling
You
million
make-
records.
I mean, you probably saying it's the
buying.
brand. It was really
I mean,
brand.
this
yeah.
is the '90s, so
Yeah,
everybody
no,
was
no, no,
buying.
no, no,
no.
no, brand.
No, I'm saying no. Limit was buying.
No, at that time they wasn't
The
buying them and
records.
faking the sales. They really was
The-
fucking with no limit, dog.
Wait, they was doing that?
I think
Yeah.
at one time
I think that's
Yeah.
always been like the standard, like to buy your own shit.
dog.
Like
I
we're
don't-
gonna buy a certain percentage of the,
Dog.
like we're gonna buy 10%.
people probably was saying that they was doing that, but people was having gold chandeliers and Rolls Royce and shit.
Every
He wasn't faking all
was
the
rich as a
albums.
bitch.
went platinum. Even
Not
Mr.
Mr. Serve
Not
on,
Serve
Mr. Serve on with platinum.
I don't know. Didn't he have a song with Big Pun?
Yeah, he did
Big
from
Pun?
New York to New Orleans and all that shit.
Oh,
like
I didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah,
He went
was
gold?
He was selling.
You at
5,000.
least went gold on.
Yeah,
the
that was
right.
still big. If you was going gold on an independent label, that was big. They had like what 23 albums that dropped in '98. But what you saying, I guess, just because
That's
the
what I'm
text
saying. Like,
was so
listen to it.
powerful that everybody's just buying it because they love the brand,
Right.
and because they
That's
love the
what I
brand, they bought a
believe.
Silk
It was
record.
part of the
so I
wave.
get what you're saying because Silk was selling more records than Mac, but Mac was a better rapper. So I see what you're saying because Silk was a bigger artist, being it true and being Master P brother or whatever, but he wasn't probably better than a Mac or whatever. So
I
get
was.
what you're saying.
I mean, I guess I was on a limit, but I wasn't on no limit like that though. Like
We was on Cash Money.
It was
Cash
on.
Money.
It was.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, fuck.
I fuck with Cash Money more if we saying out of those two. I
I
love
fuck
both
with
of
Cash
them.
Money,
but I was
way
Cash Money.
more.
Yeah, I feel like Cash Money was
Like,
really
way
like,
more.
especially because we seen them really blow up right in New Orleans.
Of
We know
course.
P and them did what they did and they came down there,
took
but
flight.
we seen Cash
P
Money
took flight and came
blow
back.
up. But we know at one time Big Boy was killing it. Then Cash Money started catching up. But at the early '90s, Big Boy was whooping ass.
That was big, right? But
And then Cash Money
what that
started
Master P
What?
album? That it was like a compilation album.
You talking about Down South Hustle or West Coast Bad Boy? Oh, you talking about
no. His
Down-
album.
You talking about Ghetto Dope?
It was Ghetto Dope.
Ghetto Dope make it say, huh?
What high was that? Where he at? Where he at?
Right here, right. What's that on? What's
Last Dawn.
That was on Last Dawn.
Dawn.
That wasn't a compilation. That was a solo
Last
album.
Dawn.
Coast Purge.
No, I'm saying it was like a
Well,
compilation.
whatchamacallit definitely was to me. Ghetto Dope had way more features, but a lot of P records was like that. He used to put a lot of artists on there, so a lot of people used to be saying these sound like damn compilations or whatever. So I could get where you say that because he had a lot of features on his album.
That album was
You got more categories, Rosalind?
Now the last one I think is best R&B album.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure her won that too.
All right.
They had Happy to Be Here by Ann Clemens, Take Time by Giveon, To Feel Love by Luke James, and Gregory Porter, All Rise. But the winner was John Legend, Bigger Love.
What?
I can't stand John Legend. His music put me to sleep.
Dog.
Oh man, damn.
Give me
You
on-
sing like
give
the
me on that
1940s,
nigga,
man.
dog. No
He
bounce.
don't remind you of the WB? The WB from?
Michigan Jada.
Say what you want. His first album was cold.
I agree, but
What?
I gotta get on some R&B because I used to love the R&B like in the 90s and the 2000s.
Why people
the early
say that?
2000s.
the new
dog.
R&B ain't
It-
bad,
it-
dog.
it- I don't
It ain't
have-
bad, dog. The new
But I'm
R&B
just saying,
ain't
I just
bad,
think
dog.
I just think the 90s and the 2000s, the R&B was just I don't know.
I'm with you.
But the rap is
I
more
ain't with y'all.
the rap,
No, I'm
rap
saying
is
they
more
got good
dominant. The
R&B
rap is
now.
more dominant now.
I
Back
don't
in the
think
90s,
so.
in the 90s, rap 90s R&B was more dominant than the rap. Now maybe that's because the radio PDs was pushing the rap more. I mean the R&B more. Like when SWV and R. Kelly was out and all that, and Jodeci. But now it's more rappers singing and rapping.
I think a lot of R&B now don't have no replay.
I think they got better R&B than they have better rap.
Well, we can talk about R&B and R&B. I'm talking about the R&B.
As far as mainstream?
As far as period.
Because you can find whatever you want to find nowadays. A lot of niggas don't get a lot of shine, so that's subjective.
So you saying the R&B music is bigger than the rap music right now?
I believe new R&B
why it's not getting
don't
covered
have no replay value.
I think it is. I think you just, I hate, that's why I say I hate when people say that. Like the R&B ain't got no R&B. Yes, they do, dog. I just gotta go.
It's great.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying like when I heard Donnell Jones, John B,
which we still hear today, replay value.
That, but when I listen to these albums right now, it just don't seem. I don't know if it hit the same.
Do you listen to old school rap like you listen to old school R&B?
Hell no.
I listen to
the
new
old school rap like hardly ever. Like
you don't listen to like
not as much as I listen to old school R&B. No,
I can't.
You can't listen to Biggie.
I can go back to the 90s and listen to DMX and Biggie.
Yeah, but that's your era though. So if you was like probably in your 40s, you probably listen to like Rakim, or you probably listen to I doubt it. Run DMC and
I doubt it.
No,
if that was your era, yeah.
No, it's your era because like some people might feel like Jerry Rice or whatever in a certain area, Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray, some people might feel like Floyd Mayweather. It's the eras you come up in. So everybody, mama gonna say I like Marvin Gaye, but you might be like I like this singer because this era I grew up in. So it's a generational thing. You might say some people might say Young Boy the greatest. Some people might say Wayne. Some people might say Al Cool J. Right?
They got him out there.
It's still your era though. That's because that's what you grew up on.
Right.
So you gonna feel like these the things that influence your era.
I think if you used to ask my mama, she would say she listened to, quote unquote FM 98. So that's more more moderate, more
But your mama still might say the Miracles, the Manhattans, the Dells, the Shy Lights, all that like stylistic.
My daddy growing up, he had the record player and he had rap albums, but I don't think he would listen to that today. I don't think he would listen to Rakim today.
So he would play that in like y'all house. So what rap would he be playing when he was in?
Like the Rakim, the Paid in Full.
Okay,
right? Okay, he wouldn't play that today.
Well, y'all might still clown him, but if he ain't gonna listen to no Young Boy song over no Tupac or nothing,
I'm saying he gonna listen to the R&B.
He might, but even if he still listen to the R&B, right? So he's still listening to the R&B from his time.
Right.
He's not gonna listen to the R&B right now.
But he's not gonna listen to the rap of his time though.
Oh, all right.
Well, he might
gonna listen to the rap of the day.
No, he's not gonna listen to it.
He might just don't really like rap a lot. He might be more of an R&B guy then.
And I think I'm more of an R&B guy.
And that's understandable though. Guy. I like R&B a lot too, but I like
R&B
the
way
R&B in the two, like Usher and like the Confessions. I don't know. Maybe because that just was when you going through certain things in life for certain moments, it just hit different. Mm-hmm. I feel like you feel it a little more when it's certain moments in your life.
That's crazy. I wasn't even that high on that Confessions album like everybody was.
Man, that shit
arguably one of the greatest R&B albums ever to me.
That's
arguably one of the greatest R&B albums.
That's like, surprised
I'll be telling.
Right.
I was just on like the quote unquote big song.
The
like
the radio song. So what about?
No, not the radio song.
He had like 5 singles off the album.
We talking about the Usher album?
Yeah,
you talking about like Say Yeah?
I just wasn't just running down to the Usher.
Let It Burn and stuff like that.
Nah, like
that's arguably one of the greatest R&B albums ever to me.
Just like Mariah album. That was a dope album. That Emancipation of Mimi. That was like so
she had a lot of singles off that shit too.
Now see, you name it mainstream niggas,
right?
But even if we still talking about like you said, Donnell Jones album.
No, Donnell Jones got one of my. He got like the first 6 songs.
Yes.
You talking about on Where I Want to Be, right? When you got the guitar. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like right now, since the rappers rapping so much, it's kind of hard for me. I just feel like they get it harder because it take way more time to write a song. And then you got to put all these layers on the vocals and all that. No, it costs a lot of money to make an R&B song. Then to do the producer album. So it's hard to really get great R&B albums like we did when we got in the 80s.
Because now the rappers singing.
Right, and then all the rappers singing, they putting stuff on it, so I feel like...
Go listen to Giveon.
Giveon? All
he
right.
cool. His voice irritates me sometimes, though.
Go listen to him.
Oh, yeah. Brent Fire is there. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
That's King Toxic right there. I fucks with him.
I am not on the R&B wave.
And why y'all feel like they're not getting enough shine? Then
I think Brent Faiyaz.
I'm talking about.
I'm
talking about over some of the biggest hip hop artists. Like why you feel like they like how R. Kelly was so big that even those rappers, it was like R. Kelly was the man.
Rap is so digestible these days. It's like I can chew this. It's like bubble gum. I chew it and spit it out. Next one, give me another piece.
Right.
Chew it and spit it out.
So you don't feel like because people like Drake that merge the stuff together more when you hear the singing and the rapping?
Artists in the world,
right? But what LL Cool J did, I Need Love when he was singing and
I
bringing it
wasn't
together.
that high on LL.
No, I know, but I'm just saying at his time he was big because he was singing or whatever. It was a melodic type style. He was a ladies man too, but he was still saying I need love, mixing hip hop and R&B. So when you get even Nelly, when he did the stuff with his style,
wasn't that wasn't mine.
What I'm still saying though, these albums was big and they crossed over a lot of different lines. Like Michael Jackson music was mixing Prince, they mixed rock and R&B and all these different things together, so it made it bigger. So what I'm saying is by the rappers mixing R&B and rap, does it make it so big that we don't even want to hear? Because they touch on so many emotions. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I don't like that style rap. Like that young boy, that
why you feel like it's so
Ride
big?
Wave
though?
And shit?
Yeah, I don't like that style
That emotional rap shit.
Yeah,
But why y'all
like
feel like it
shit.
touched people so of a
Because these
bigger
young
audience?
motherfuckers so fucking emotional. That's why. They already
They
want to
wanna
die.
be.
They want to be
wanna
sad.
be.
They want to be sad
Yeah,
all the
they
time.
wanna be.
But that is the
They wanna be
emotion though.
sad
People
all the
do
time.
be sad and people do have a lot of pain. They got more people that go
what's
through
But
it.
that's what they
They
known
inside
for.
then,
Though.
nigga.
Them niggas known for that.
Right.
Like NBA YoungBoy, I think that's the saddest nigga in the world. Dog. He don't sing about nothing happy. Dog.
All right, so when Lenny
I
Williams
think
made
little
that
boy
song,
really got a problem though.
when Lenny Williams made a song like "I Love You," you know
Yeah,
that
shout
song
out.
was big,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of pain in that song.
Of course, but
Same
that,
thing.
he didn't make every song like that though.
But that was his
Young
biggest
Boy and
record.
Ride Wave make the same song.
That's his
though.
biggest
I was
record.
about
though.
to say, name another Lenny Williams song.
Right, that too.
That's his biggest record. Though. That's the
too.
only one everybody
That's the
gonna
only
talk
one I
about.
know from
Or whatever.
fucking Lenny Williams.
You think about what his name was? That cutthroat of Sam Cooke with his ridiculous ass. What his name? Bobby Womack. You know, if you're thinking lonely now. So a lot of these big records, it'd be a lot of times it'd be the sad records that people still remember.
But
Y'all
that's
ever
one
broke down
record.
the
though.
lyrics of that song? No.
You know
If
what he
you think
did,
you're
Sam
lonely
Cooke?
Yeah.
And that was fucked up. That was a
If
low
you
down
think
motherfucker.
you're lonely now, though.
Wait, you said what for Sam Cooke?
Sam Cooke used to be good friends
Oh
with,
yeah.
with whatchamacallit. Yeah, so that was just fucked
Did
up.
you know that their Sam Cooke brothers almost killed him?
Oh yeah, I know they beat the fuck out of him in
Beat the shit
Chicago.
out. And Sam
his
Cooke
mo-
wife saved him. Yeah.
Right, and you see what she said
She
in the
pulled the
fucking
gun
Jet
off.
magazine that Sam would have probably been all right with them being together. How you gonna speak with this man would have felt like from the grave?
The government killed Sam Cooke, by the way.
That's
The
FYI.
government killed Sam Cooke because of Sam Cooke's allegiance with Malcolm
Malcolm
X.
X.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's part reason. I think.
and
And he was so
Yeah,
big.
yeah, the record
Independent. He
label,
did what
yeah.
the fuck he wanted.
Right,
He was
right,
fucking
yeah.
white women
Yep.
like 90 going west.
That's like I was thinking since you saying fucking white woman and doing what he was doing in the town when that wasn't cool
Right.
culturally. When I think about the boxer Jack Johnson,
Oh,
what he was doing in that time in the early what that would have been, I guess, the 19th century,
Mhm.
fucking white woman driving fast cars
Yeah.
and knocking
And
white
he was
boys
rich.
out
Yeah.
and doing it when he was doing that, being dark as he was
Mhm.
and as cocky as he was in that time when black dudes was getting hung like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
being from Galveston,
I
Texas.
tell you what, that's if you want to talk about a song that bring out an emotion,
Mhm.
that's that Change Gonna Come.
Oh yeah, that's a
Man,
hell of a song.
You
Yeah,
ain't lying.
that's a big.
Yeah,
People still
you
cover that
can't
record.
be not moved to emotions when listening
But that's
to that song.
that's what I'm saying. How emotional
I
records touch
never
you.
felt no more emotional
Right.
after
Then that
listening
song,
to the
yeah, because it's still
Yeah.
prevalent today. That's
But
why
that's-
it's you can listen to it today and be like, bro, I can still feel the
It
emotions
still
of the time,
applies.
Right.
of the time
And-
when he recorded.
And that's
yes.
why I'm saying that emotional records touch people. They hit you harder
Yeah.
because it gives you goosebumps and chills.
Right.
So when you could hit somebody with a song, a love song, a pain, or a sad song, it's gonna touch a lot of people
Right.
because a lot of people go through pain and a lot of people have more hard times. That's why when Damon Dash told Jay-Z, I mean, he was telling on Irv Gotti, was telling Damon Dash, he said, yeah, I know Jay-Z talk about the stunt and the money and the fly cars and the pretty girls, but they got more people in the hood that can relate to DMX because they got
Right.
more have-nots
Right.
than niggas that got money and champagne and nice
I
cars.
agree. Yeah, I'm
So
with that.
more people gonna resonate with DMX,
Right.
and that's why he had 2 multi-platinum albums in 1998.
Which Ross Clyde know from front to back.
From front to back, I promise you.
Every single
what?
song.
Right, Earl Simmons, baby.
I put them on in the car with my wife, bro, and I was running, and she was like, "You really know every fucking word."
That's
That's how you learn
That
English,
slipping, that slipping, slipping, dog, slipping. That's the
What you
shit.
saying?
That's how you learn English. That's how you learn how to speak English.
That slipping, that's my shit. You know what I'm
Man, hey,
slipping.
look,
Man.
cool, man.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying for like the old school niggas, but Ride Wave and NBA Youngboy and a lot of these young new niggas, that's all they rap about. Like Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. All he talked about was popping pills and being sad.
That's how Zero is too. But I guess Zero said I was going through so much pain that my music, he said, nah, it ain't been like that.
Right.
Because I'm in a different space in my life. But at that time, I was getting played by women. My friends was always using me. So, you know, I was in a dark place. So I guess when you're and if you want to make real music, you got to talk like Richard Pryor. He said, I talked about my mom being a whole house. My grandmother had a whole house. That's what my comedy was about. Right. When he stopped trying to be like fucking Bill Cosby and doing that other shit, people loved him because he just told his truth. Even if it was sad or depressing, it was his truth. So sometimes that's just
people like real, man. You can resonate,
Richard Pryor was out here wild.
Richard Pryor was sucking lease and shit, man.
Well, yeah.
His personal life, like I see his
you know that line Biggie said when he said, he said,
Marlon Brando.
About I treat her so, I love her so much, I suck on her daddy's dick. I never felt this way in my life. Yeah. Remember he said that? That comes from Richard Pryor. Yeah, no. Say, nigga, you so
no. Richard
crazy.
Pryor really was out here sucking dick.
Yeah, he said that.
That's the difference.
He said that in his book.
Richard Pryor was really out here sucking dick.
He said in his book he was bisexual and all that. So
no, but it started when like he was in middle school. No, it started when like he was in. All right, he told a story. He used to walk to school every day.
Oh, yeah.
He used to have a bullet be like, look, if you don't suck my dick, I'm going to beat you up.
All right, man.
I'm saying.
It's a fact.
He was doing. My thing is, after the first time, why you went back on that same route, my nigga? Like, you could have went a different way. But, hey.
He said in his book, Richard Pryor said.
That's a true story. He said that himself. Yeah.
Then he got them Quaaludes and became them true self.
You did? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if he got molested like that, then it probably
my nigga, listen,
more.
Bro, listen. If you going away to school and nigga tell you, if you don't do that, I'm gonna do this, and he make you do it, what reason you got to go back? Though? Like, go another way, nigga.
Maybe it's no other way.
Nah, it's always another way.
No, it's not, dog.
No, what?
It's always another way, nigga.
It's always another way.
It's always.
You gonna go to later time.
I don't want to talk about you did. Rest in peace to the great fucking
he still is the
Richard
GOAT and all the comedians love him and all that. But like you said, that's another story.
Off subject, dog. Who's the greatest comedian of all time?
Greatest or funniest? Don't do this. Don't do that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Funny.
You know who I'm
a lot of people gonna say Richard Pryor.
Because a lot of these niggas not funny to me.
Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy to me. I love Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy not funny to me.
I know y'all gonna say already.
For stand-up,
dog, you ain't never seen. You ain't like Delirious?
No, sir.
Delirious was hilarious.
What is your opinion? I like Eddie Murphy.
Stand-up. We talking about stand-up.
All right, stand-up. I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy.
When he switches verse.
Martin Lawrence.
All his stand-ups was trash.
Martin?
All of them trash.
Yeah.
All of them trash. Name a funny one. No, name a funny one. Run to LA.
You so crazy. I like You So Crazy.
All them shits was trash to me.
I mean,
none of them was called Eddie Murphy's one.
No, Delirious is my shit.
Delirious still hits today.
Hell yeah, if you do the shit when he talk about James Brown when he said, "David, you hat." What the fuck did you say? He talking about Elvis or the ice cream shit when you ain't got no ice cream.
All that shit was fun to me. Like,
the dog shit with the daddy say you put the dog shit everywhere. I put my fucking drink on. I don't know.
Stand-ups?
Because my dad used to drink and act like that, so I guess I can relate to it. But he didn't do as much stand-up as Richard Pryor.
Be funny, bro.
Richard Pryor to go to stand-up.
Bernie Mac he had a stand-up special?
No, he had no
when he did on Def Comedy Jam.
All right, I'll give you that. That was funny. And what he did on Kings of Comedy, that was funny. Right, sets. I'm talking about like niggas comedy special.
You talking
about the DVD?
Like a whole special was funny to you, like from beginning to end.
I'm going with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. You so crazy because I can't say Chris Rock.
You say Cat has some funny ones.
I like Dave Chappelle shit too.
Dave Chappelle shit don't hit them.
But it don't. But
Dave Chappelle shit's funny.
I'm going
Chris Rock.
Killing him softly.
Chris Rock got
Chris Rock be all right. He be like ripping and shit a lot.
What is Bigger and Blacker? That was funny.
That was
Bigger and Blacker was funny.
No, and the one where he did in 4 different countries or 4 different cities or whatever.
You talking about Chris Rock?
Yeah, that shit was
Chris Rock ain't fuck with Eddie Murphy, dog, to me.
Kevin Hart.
The first one was funny for me.
I fuck with Eddie Murphy.
And the second one. The other after that
is. You talking about Chris Rock, the Bigger and Blacker?
Kevin Hart. The first one.
I forgot what stand-up it was.
I'm going Eddie Murphy.
I feel like Kevin Hart just went like this. Everyone just went down.
I'm with that.
And this last one on Netflix, trash.
I ain't even waiting.
I was hoping to laugh.
I fuck with Chris Tucker, but I wish he would have.
His stand-up was horrible.
That was after when he started being more religious. I felt like
he used to kill on Def Jam, though.
Yeah, he was going hard on
Def Comedy Jam. Yeah, he used to kill on that.
Cole last 2 stand-ups.
Hell yeah,
Deion Cole is fucking hilarious.
And them shits was funny from beginning to end.
Paul Mooney
just hate white folks.
Right. And I like how he talked to
He
him.
unapologetic.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick mine, I'm gonna say Martin Lawrence.
That little
You so crazy
nigga. What's his name, bruh?
No, Michael Shea's stand-up was hilarious.
Michael Shea shit, yeah. I fuck with Michael
The
Shea.
Netflix
But
one?
y'all probably talking about one to do. How many of them they got? Because they gotta be consistently good. I feel like Eddie had two.
What's the nigga that said you in a wheelchair?
Oh yeah, Ernest.
You need
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Stand up hilarious.
Tony Robbins is hilarious, man.
So
He's a
DVD
funny nigga.
I mean, his whole
Arnett J
Yes,
was funny too.
Funny as shit.
Arnett
But
J funny as motherfucker.
well, you know what we gonna say. The greatest stand-up special ever is Elephant in the Room by Patrice O'Neal. That's the funniest.
I have never.
You're
seen
never
him
gonna
do a
find
set.
nothing funnier than that.
I still haven't watched it
What
yet.
you say?
I haven't seen it. When I first saw it,
That shit was
What you
hilarious.
talking about?
Hold on, what the name is?
Elephant in the Room.
Especially the
by Patrice
uncut
O'Neal.
version.
I'm gonna go look at that.
Oh, I'm gonna go pee. I've been meaning to pee it too.
Listen,
Since
bro.
they have that documentary on him
Every
too.
joke hits, dog.
All right,
Every
I
single joke he
guarantee
tells.
Eddie Murphy, mine.
Every joke hits.
Y'all fucking Corey Holcomb?
Don't watch it with your lady.
But I ain't never seen a special from Corey Holcomb. Yeah. See, that's the type of comedy I like. Niggas who don't give who I feel don't
Corey
tell jokes
Holcomb,
like
man.
knock. Like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a joke teller. Mike Epps is not a joke teller. I feel like he goes on stage and freestyles everything.
Mike has had one funny stand-up.
Nah, he
No,
got two,
it was a special.
He got
No,
two,
it was a stand-up. When he talked about he knocked the head between the washer and dryer, dog.
Yeah. I feel like he goes.
That's the only one I fuck with because I
Nah,
always
he got
thought he
two
was
of 'em.
funny in movies, not at stand-up.
Right.
But that one right there,
Yeah.
I was dying laughing at that shit.
Like I think Chris Tucker is a great comedian. He's a terrible actor though. Like he suck as acting.
I agree.
Suck.
I mean,
I'm
I
my
like
favorite
mostly all his
comedians,
movies.
dog.
I like all his movies.
I like the Rush
Acting
Hour.
No,
sucks,
his
though.
individual acting, the movie might be good, but his acting,
sucks.
I like all
it
his
seems
movies.
so forced.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh my goodness, dog. It's
I
like
never
he's
picked up on-
reading
I
the
never got
script.
that.
I love Eddie. Chris Tucker.
I never got
that's
that
my
from
dog.
him.
I'll go with Eddie Murphy though. Eddie Murphy, man.
What name
Chris
a bad Chris Tucker movie? You can't
That's
name.
the
Who I say
classic.
Chris Tucker?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
say Chris
I mean
Tucker.
No,
Chris
you said
Rock.
Chris
Oh,
Rock.
I was about to say, yeah,
Chris Rock.
he's terrible.
I thought you said Chris
I
Rock.
thought I said Chris Rock too.
Chris.
I was
you
thinking
said-
Chris Rock. When
Right,
you,
that's why I was like, nigga,
But maybe
Chris
we
Tucker don't
said
have a
Chris
bad
Tucker.
movie.
Yeah, I
He
know.
don't have one bad movie. All his movies are funny.
Chris Rock. acting
Yeah,
is
he's terrible at that. But he good on what's that little series on TV though?
Which one?
He's on a series right now. I forgot the fucking name. of it.
Fago or something.
Yeah, he
I want-
legit
Fargo.
on
I
that.
want to ask y'all, you ever feel like that? Ever have a comedy show is that with a bunch of comedians as good as In Living Color was?
Hell no.
Man, that shit was the truth, dog. In Living
Hell
Color,
no. The closest thing to that was
Mad TV.
no, not
What?
Mad TV. What I was about
The Dave Chappelle show?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is the greatest skit show.
Because-
of all
That
time.
was kind of
Because
a little different because it was
In
sketch.
Living
sketch,
Color
though.
could
Yeah,
not be
sketch.
played today.
Right.
That shit would fuck up
Handyman.
all of the
Who your favorite character was?
how sensitive we are now,
Oh, yeah.
of how society is now.
Right.
That should be canceled first.
Yeah,
fucking-
first 2-3
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Gerard
I like that.
Carmichael stand up was funny too.
Oh, I forgot about
Gerard
him,
Carmichael
dog.
stand up
It
was funny too.
dog.
I fuck with him too.
I'm gonna have to get
He
on.
told one of the best jokes I ever heard when he said
Morals.
no
Oh.
yeah, morals no he said talent trumps morals.
Yeah.
He was like based on
In this
what the
era,
nigga
it definitely
did,
do.
like you gonna like the nigga music more than what the fuck he did. He was talking about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And he told a joke saying, he was like, if you getting raped and you only got one wish, do you wish to stop getting raped, or would you wish like for a wish? Like, he's like, it don't make no sense to stop wishing to stop getting raped because you already getting raped.
And it's good you said that. I want to ask you, do you feel like that, like you said with the morals, like if somebody might be a snitch or they might just be like a shiesty motherfucker, but they got money and all that.
No,
you know, a lot
that's
of people
not
saying, yeah, bro, I fuck with dude, or a woman might still like dude, even though he might be a slime ball, he might be a rat, this, that, and all that, but because he got money, all that shit don't matter. Dude still like, man, I fuck with him because
In
he
the
got money.
daytime of just stunning and being outlandish and shit,
Right.
yeah, I'm sure it don't matter to most people, but yeah, it matters to me. Like, I don't give a fuck about you having no money. If you're a bitch ass nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga with money. That's
Yeah.
all.
There's
But
a
I
woman
was-
that's gonna
You
want
ain't
you
gonna
though.
want to be on his team or just say I won't fuck with you just because you got money.
Nah,
Right?
I don't surround myself with nobody who I feel like I gotta watch over my back. I gotta think about him 2-timing me. Nah, nothing like that.
And what you think women probably, how you think, what about how they
Man,
might
hoes
look
just
at that?
trying to get on.
Right.
Women don't care.
Yeah, hoes are trying to get on.
It don't matter how down bad you are, you gonna find somebody.
Of course, because women don't care. Yeah, they're gonna find something in you, especially if you got the bag. Oh yeah, but as far as like the talent over the dog, talent does trump morals, though.
Right.
Because we still listen to R. Kelly, and we know what he did.
Yeah, damn,
No,
that's
we
my
don't.
favorite R&B singer.
All right.
So you said
Nah,
allegedly.
dog,
No, we don't.
we seen the actual act.
I haven't seen it.
I seen it.
So you still saying allegedly after all these years,
Right.
all the episodes of Leah, everything.
And I'm not basing that shit off of that
Sparkle,
Survivor R.
Sam.
Kelly shit because I didn't watch that shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Are
The
you a
music
guy
is
or-
undeniable, dog. The music is undeniable.
So
dog.
you could be a little biased.
Half on a Baby
I
is
can
one of
be
the hardest
biased? What you
R&B
mean I can
songs
be
ever.
biased?
I mean, are you a R. Kelly fan
Half
too?
on
Or
a
you could really be
Baby.
biased? Because I'm a big
Half
R. Kelly fan. That's my dog.
on
I
a
know you love
Baby.
R&B. So I'm
Mhm.
saying, could you be a little biased to R. Kelly a little bit, saying I fuck with him that hard that I still can't see.
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, I'm not biased. His music
give
is
a
just
fuck
that
about
good.
So you just saying allegedly.
His
You
music,
don't
his
know
music
yet.
is just that good.
Cause, all right, is that's the case? All these niggas got cases out on.
Right.
Separate
So-
the art from the person.
So we go.
A lot of people can't do that.
We gonna kill him and let everybody else live, or we gonna kill everybody?
But what I'm saying is, if you still know somebody was still having sex in your neighborhood with an underage girl, he could have been a good coach at the high school, whatever. Would you still say you still look at him the same way?
Let me tell you something. No, I wouldn't look at him the same way at all. No.
Right.
But is that my place to judge him? Yes.
I thought you were gonna say no.
I thought you were gonna say no too.
Is that my place to do something about it? No.
Right. Okay.
But you still wouldn't probably want him around your sister,
Of course not.
females, nothing, right? So you would
No.
would you want R. Kelly around certain people
Is
in your
this
family
coach
underage?
Is this coach winning championship?
What I want R. Kelly.
I mean,
Like in the same room, or you feel like he could be cool with them or take them somewhere? You
No.
exactly right.
I don't feel like
But-
none of you niggas can do.
But
I'm
that's
saying-
why the parents are fucked up from the get go.
Not saying like
they was
that.
know
literally
what he
giving
was
their
doing.
kids to this nigga.
What I'm saying is, you might still say, all right, my cousin, my partner, somebody that you really friend with, if they say I'm bringing the kids to go to here, whatever, to play or whatever and all that, to like wherever they
I'm
go
not
to.
let my kids go nowhere alone. No.
Right.
Nowhere.
Yeah, it ain't subjective
None.
just
Nowhere.
R.
So
Kelly.
none of your cousins, none of your brothers, they can't bring them to the park or say they bring them to like Chuck E. Cheese and nothing like.
I mean, I wouldn't put my trust in it like that.
Right.
I wouldn't put my trust
I
in
can't
it.
take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese though?
No, I'm saying like
That's what I'm going at. Like somebody
Like-
you really trust, but you feel like I can't trust
all right,
him.
if I really trust you, but like you saying like
There's
for
no
instance,
artist that I trust that much.
Right.
There's no
No,
artist.
not even just. I'm not saying
But
always.
you-
I'm saying somebody that could have been a community that you could have really respected, but
But
look
the
what they did.
accolade,
So
people
My-
turn their head from when a nigga got
My
accolades.
siblings-
That's why when you
Yes.
said
Yeah.
when you said the coach and shit, I'm like, is
Right.
the coach winning championships?
all right, let me say it like this.
Right,
Let me say it like
that's
this.
what
All
I'm
right. My
Because
siblings,
if he's
yes, I
just
trust
a
my
coach,
siblings to
you
take
just
my
a coach.
because
kids.
wrong is
Yes.
wrong and right is right.
That's
No
true.
matter what you done.
But people turn a blind eye based on what you can do though.
Because they love you so much and they
Right.
see you so much and you're on a pedestal
Right.
that they still kind of be a little biased. So that's why I'm asking them.
Yes, I can
I
trust
cut-
my kids to go with my siblings places, but do I have complete trust in like I know I want to be there to protect my
Right,
kids.
Right,
That's
right,
how I'm
right.
feeling.
I feel that.
You know what
Nobody
I'm
can
saying?
protect them like
Right.
how you
That's
can.
what I mean.
And
Yeah.
nobody can completely put nothing past nobody because anybody, people still rape their daughters.
Yeah,
and
that's
molest.
true,
So
too.
yeah, them motherfuckers
Well,
still do
I
crazy.
was told a story about somebody their cousin raped them. So,
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Oh, they
most
daddy
people-
raped them. That-
Most
Yeah,
people
of
who get raped is by either
Somebody
a family
that-
friend or
yeah,
somebody in their family.
close to the family. Yeah, that could get
that's
close to them.
most
Your
people.
daddy
Kids.
raped you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Families
that's
do shit
yeah.
like that. Yeah. So,
So
it's crazy.
yeah, man.
People fucked up, bro.
Of course, man.
Right.
But my main man, Master P, he teamed up with Rouses and put a new grocery store in the hood, man. He actually put it in the
Gus, yeah.
he put it in the high rise in the milk.
For the older people. You know?
Good or bad thing?
To me, I would say, I mean, I know he probably did this deal before we seen the stuff with Rouse.
I think it was after.
You think it was
Definitely
after?
think it
I
was.
think it was way
Definitely
I think it was way
Definitely
after.
was
If it was after, that was a bad move.
No, listen, this is what I think happened. When Rouses got slammed in the media.
Or he was trying to do something to clean it up.
I
make
think
sure-
Master P, not Master P. I think Ross said, "Well, shit. Well, who can we
can
get?
we go?
How can we get black
to?
people back on?
Right,
They
right.
always do that, though.
Right, yeah,
Just
yeah.
like with the Papa John shit.
Right,
when the
right,
Papa
right.
John,
With Shaq.
who they went got? They went got
Shaq.
Shaq. Shaq,
Right,
a
right,
big
right,
black
right,
lovable guy.
Right.
Oh, black people like him. Let's
Right,
he
right.
could pull some of my he
Right.
could pull some of that money into us when Shaq come.
Can't
Right.
tell you
Rouses,
that.
who can we? Who does the black community in New Orleans stand behind?
Right. It got a
Master P
positive
is
image,
one
got a
of them. Yeah, he
positive
got a
image,
positive image. You know what I mean? So I think he was like, look, bro, you know what I mean? We trying to do damage control. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, cut him a check. Look, just say this your shit.
Right.
But we backing you. Boom. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
Because it is helping a lot of people.
The
timing is off.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's a great thing because, like I said, they got a lot of old people that stay in the high rise that don't have cars.
Right.
That in a wheelchair can't go to the grocery store like Rouse's, Walmart, and stuff. They got to go to the corner store.
Right.
So giving them fresh produce
convenience,
and it's convenient. All they got to do is catch a fucking elevator downstairs because it's in the building.
Yeah, definitely.
But isn't that the whole purpose of us protesting and like boycotting Rouse's? Is the whole point of it is to get some type of win, right? Isn't it?
Is that a win?
Right.
Yeah,
it's a win for the people in that building.
Well, but it might be a win for Rouse's too, though.
No, it's definitely a win for Rouse's.
So it's like a win-win.
Yeah.
No, what we want is give me. You don't get nothing though.
No, you want that.
No, right. We want Rouse's to not give me literally, but like do something for us. Well, we don't have to do nothing for you.
Right.
But
Okay.
how
Don't give back to us.
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
I get what you're saying, but that's not realistic.
What is realistic for black
folks? It definitely is realistic.
It's realistic to say, I'm going to just... So what are you going to do? I'm going to...
Donate to
Right, I was about to say. Right.
Well, we don't have
donate
to
the cause,
give you something.
You told our business, we don't have to give you our business.
Exactly. Non-profit. Donate to what's the park ball name? Nord?
Yeah, they got no. I mean,
So you prefer that over it?
Yeah, because we don't have to give y'all anything. Like he just said, I don't want to have to give you something, so you have to give me
you
something.
gained something or whatever because you was only doing it. Because
I get that.
If that would have probably happened, we probably wouldn't have seen it.
Exactly.
Now, if he was doing it historically, always fucking with the black community, then we wouldn't have said them. But at the time, like you said, is the time.
Yeah, like
so
donate some money.
You should have did that already.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't seem like your heart. It don't seem
always
genuine.
that. Every time they fuck up with us, dog, man, we got to.
It's performative.
But a lot of people do that.
Works.
A lot of people do that in life. When they fuck up with their family, or somebody might do something with their wife or their sibling or whoever, they say, "I'm gonna do something nice to win your good grace back over."
Yeah.
That's
so
like
people
saying,
do
I ain't
that.
gonna drink
They
no
got
more.
motives.
After you get fucked up, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But that's why I say they looked at it like, what's a positive black?
Ulterior motive.
I don't think P. I think P went into it like, look, bro, I'm helping the hood. Because if that's the case, why you ain't put a fucking grocery store in the Callio? You ain't from the Memphis, you from the Callio.
But P always do a lot for the Gus Holmes. He always talk about it. He always do that. So
I think Rouse's was like, we trying to do some damage control. We need a positive black male influence from the city. And they went and got Master P.
I definitely think their PR team definitely told him that would have been a good idea.
But like he said, they do that all the time. Yeah. It's like, it's damage control. That's all it is to me.
Right.
But it is ultimately a good thing for the people that live in the building. Because like I said, a lot of older, elderly people, they don't have a lot of people that come see them, so they can't take them to the store. So it's like, all they doing is just going down.
So you still see the bright side in it too, or whatever.
Yeah, but I just think the timing was like
I agree
off.
the timing, definitely.
What if they came out and said the proceeds, all profits made at this location is going back in the community?
I don't believe that.
Right.
I think it sounds nice,
not.
but I don't think that happened. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't. But
that's definitely, like I said, I do like what P trying to do. And like I said, besides just that, just a lot of stuff that he trying to do for them people, even before that Rouse stuff, and I don't get applauded a lot. So, like I said, even though he in California, he still try to stay connected and still try to do a lot of things that I don't see a lot of other people do.
That's true.
That made so much off the culture and that New Orleans gave them so much. I still got to commend them for still trying to stay connected to the city. But like I said, with that Rouse shit, I definitely feel like you said he was doing it for an ulterior motive. It was something definite to make him look better in the community, especially for black people after that Trump shit.
Baby give away turkeys every year.
He give away turkeys and all that, but like I said, I still compared to what P do. I just feel like
Baby paid everybody rent.
Well, he did that for the people in the uptown and the house, but I'm talking about P just say stuff for like everybody come out for the movie. A lot of times, Baby just say it got to be uptown thing. Baby,
that counts.
It do count. But I'm just saying, like a lot of people that probably support him
Fresh
all
on
over
the clock.
Yeah, like I said, Manny Fresh from downtown. He helped out. So it should be a New Orleans thing, whatever. It shouldn't just be if you ain't from this area, you can't get it.
No, everybody can't get a.
Can't get what?
Like for that. You gotta take the wins when you get them, bro. Like everybody.
No, we if we compare him to P, I'm not saying that what he do is not great. That's still good. Whatever you do uptown if you want to, because a lot of people do stuff for just their side of towns. Right. But what I'm saying is, looking at what P do, he still be trying to do stuff that a lot. Even when he used to sign artists, you didn't have to be from uptown. P would have signed you from Baton Rouge. You could have been from the night. Baby always made it like if you went from uptown, he wouldn't do it, and we know that because he always said that. So I'm just going on what we know historically.
And that's why I love Baby more than I love Master P.
Well, that Master P,
you could be
that Master P shit got like that after No Limit. It was the new No Limit. It wasn't the old No Limit.
No, but even when he was still doing it in the Bay Area, P couldn't do that because P got a lot of love from the Bay. He was signing California artists.
He broke through the Bay. P didn't make New Orleans music.
No, we know he didn't do that to KLC and them got involved, but when KL and Mia X and them got involved in Miss and KL and Mia, that was New Orleans music.
Okay.
But he still had the West Coast stuff. But even when you listen to Cash Money beat, it still had a West Coast influence. The way them damn bass lines was running, that was some G-Funk shit. That was some Too Short type bass line. So they still pulled a little from that California sound too.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that was more Southern.
You saying that?
Well, I guess so. I guess you could say Too Short.
That funky shit.
I guess you could say
that. And that G-Funk sound, that definitely come from California.
But Master P, Man Fresh started his own sound.
No, he did. His sound was bigger and evolved because he had a bounce in his to it. But you could definitely tell the way he ran that bass line was inspired by West Coast.
I think Fresh put more bounce in every beat. I think he put bounce in every beat and just made it around and whatever, however it came out.
He did, but what I'm saying is Beowulf, Midnight, On the Keys, Beowulf, Butcher Knife, definitely had a lot of that bass sound that definitely had a West Coast sound to it. But Fresh did have more of a, when we would say New Orleans sound, the way he ran his drums. But I definitely feel like the West Coast definitely influenced Cash Money sound a lot too. It just evolved over time and all that. Because a lot of the New Orleans music was inspired by the West Coast stuff.
I don't think Cash Money made none that sound like, how you do that there? You can't give me none that.
You talking about if you listen to like if niggas don't understand that it's a man and all that Uptown thing.
Dog.
Listen, no Uptown thing. I mean with BG. If you listen to that beat, listen to the no that shit. That's West Coast. That soft lead. Listen to that soft lead. Urban producer, he know that soft lead and that's West Coast all the way.
You may be on.
I was still.
I don't think that's a West Coast sound, but I get that.
A lot of the West Coast artists was using them soft leads and they beat, dog.
I still contribute that to Man Fresh being a great mind that he is.
Man Fresh will tell you that shit was influenced by it. But that's not a story. But to your point though, Man Fresh sound was more New Orleans than No Limit sound at that time. So I would agree with that. Man Fresh sound was definitely more New Orleans. Why his sound influenced people right now to this day.
Okay. So salute the Master P, man. Fuck Rouses still. But salute the Master P.
Right.
DJ Drama says he's the greatest mixtape DJ of all time. Agree or disagree?
I agree because I feel like what he did with the mixtape game, how he took what 50 and Cam was able to do, and then take it to the South too, and help turn the South up, and just the way he made it. How the feds came after
Gangsta Grill,
the Gangsta Grill.
You had to get on. We was looking for a nigga when a nigga said he was about to come out with a Gangsta Grill. We went and copped that.
Yeah, and when you heard Lil Jon on it, you know it's official. Gangsta Grill.
Every big nigga at the artist from the time Drama came out to probably like maybe a couple years ago. Niggas got a Gangsta Grill.
That was cultural.
And a lot of times niggas Gangsta Grills was better than their album too.
Right. And the reason I love the Gangsta Grill so much because you had niggas albums, but a Gangsta Grill, like you said, was like better than some niggas albums.
Yes.
Plus look how big that mixtape was culturally all over. Because it was big in New York with the mixtape, but it wasn't big universal throughout the country.
Mixtapes was
I was about to say, by y'all saying DJ Drama is the best.
No, he said that.
Who would you compare him against?
DJ Clue.
Clue mixtapes wasn't like his culture.
Nobody had a series.
Right, but Clue mixtapes wasn't all over the South and West Coast like that.
Like their own.
You talking about like who
Drama King? No, listen.
Screaming now?
The professional albums, you could put that together as a series, but no.
DJ K-Slay had albums?
Yeah, but they wasn't big in the South.
No, you
that shit was big on the East Coast.
But I'm saying, Gangsta Grills is a series.
Right.
You naming albums. That's an album just put out. That's not a series.
Well,
but I say you could put the professional and put that in the series category, or like the Case Late, or like
because you said mixtape, because you just straight saying mixtape, so it don't matter if it's a series or whatever. But what I'm saying, what I think is that,
but he said mixtape album.
Right, so you said mixtapes as a mixtape DJ. Why I think he the best because
not the best. He says he's the greatest.
The reason I say he's the greatest is because his shit was touching everybody culturally all over. Everybody from the east to the west to the Midwest wanted to have a gangster grill.
Cannon came from him, right? Don Cannon?
Yeah, that's his
dog. I'm not saying he was. I'm just asking who y'all thought was.
I mean, if you're going to compare him to like Clue or King Slayer or whatever.
They was comparing him to Clue.
He was bigger than them because they shit was big in the East Coast, but we wasn't really bumping that shit down south. It was cool because by Drama being based in Atlanta and going to Clark, Atlanta, he built his roots in the South, and the South was turning up at that time. So he caught that Southern wave.
He caught the wave. I was just about to say that. He caught that wave.
Catapult him, and it helped catapult DJ Cannon as a producer too. With
you jump by T.I., Jeezy, all of them at that time. Lil Wayne.
You can't really name a big nigga who don't have a gangster grill.
Right. The record labels wanted you to have that. Like you got to drop a gangster grill.
Right.
So yes, he is the greatest to me.
And he was and it was at the time where you put a Gangsta Grills out, that was like the hype.
The setup.
The rollout.
Right,
if you
exactly,
will,
right.
For the album. You know
that
what
was a part of your whole thing or whatever.
Right. I think I was looking for Dipset mixtapes is just as much as I was looking for Gangsta Grills.
Yeah, but
that's not limited to one DJ though.
Yeah.
So that's why Sonny said, who are you comparing it to?
Right. And like I said, Dave mixtapes was big too. 50 Cent and Dipset shit was big, but we all knew about fucking Gangsta Grills. Yes. Some people probably just fans of New York hip hop or Dipset. Right. But everybody probably wasn't like, oh man, I'm bumping Dipset like that. Because some people probably didn't like Dipset. For whoever didn't, I know I love Dipset.
You ain't like Dipset.
No, I love Dipset.
You just a dipshit.
But they probably, just like you said, some people probably didn't like Silk. But some people probably did. What I'm saying is that everybody knew. But some people probably did because they were buying his record. But what I'm still saying is everybody knew about Gangsta Grill.
If you was up on music, there's no way you could not know about Gangsta Grill.
I don't think he had no competition if you really think about it.
Well, since y'all brought up Dipset and G-Unit, who had the best mixtapes?
I like
out of who?
Man,
Dipset and G-Unit.
Man, I like
that's hard.
Guess Who's Back.
No, it's not.
Nah, I said Dipset. G-Unit.
I mean, I compare them two because they was.
Which one is groups? G-Unit. I'm going Dipset.
I'm going Dipset. G-Unit had that run when they were dissing Ja Rule.
Right.
And that was like the boom. But Dipset was like.
Dipset was a cultural movement.
Man,
the biggest movement.
Yeah.
We say that's the biggest movement in rap ever. That you'll never find another.
I don't know if I would say they off the top. No. I would say like Cash Money.
No.
Bigger than Dipset?
Man, no.
You not bigger than Cash Money still, though you know how many eras Cash Money had?
No.
Dipset.
That's a perfect argument for us to have because we all think it's Dipset. Listen,
so how many eras the Dipset had?
No, I agree with Cash Money.
Cash Money had eras. They influential. Then they had the Wayne shit, the High Boy shit.
Did more when they did it though.
For a window. You talking about a window or whatever? We talking about Cash Money from the Juvenile era to when the Wayne and Manifest to the Drake and all that.
To what?
I don't think no rap. I don't think
First
no
of all,
rap clip.
Cameron. Listen, Cameron said it out his own mouth.
I don't think so.
Cameron said this out his own mouth. On the fucking episode with on Rap Radar, he said on numerous interviews, and Jim Jones and said it when he was sitting next to Mano that Cash Money and No Limit influenced them. We wanted to be like them.
I know, I get that.
What I'm saying, that's fine.
But not just
all
them.
Rap is today is Cash Money rap.
So what I'm saying is that them dudes not
talk about your jewelry.
This what I'm saying.
What you got?
What I'm saying is that all right, you talking about Dipset. Dipset probably influenced people to wear their clothes and the pink and all that shit in the music.
The way we
talking
talk.
about producers. Niggas want to make beats like Manny Fresh. They don't want to make beats like the Heat Makers. That was their producers.
What?
Who making beats right now like the Heat Makers? What dudes out
all
like
it is samples. All it is.
Kanye West already was doing that shit before he met them. Before
that whole sampling shit?
No,
right, that whole like
listen what I'm telling you.
Soulful
Kanye and New York
sample?
niggas was doing that before Dipset. Before
Kanye
Heat
was
Makers was
making
doing
Kanye
that.
was doing it.
What is y'all talking about? Like
right, but we heard Dipset do it first, so we gonna say Dipset did it first.
Pete Rockin' was doing that shit. Niggas had been doing that shit.
Sampling, because Diddy used to
right,
sample.
we're not saying they invented sampling.
No. He's talking about the sped up sample.
Right.
What I'm talking about sample. All the shit Dipset was doing with the Heat Makers niggas had was already doing that.
No, not that speed up sample. No,
yes, they was.
Speed up samples?
No.
So you know you got
No, not the speed up sample. Samples, yeah.
Speed up samples. Who's doing that right now? Who's doing what the Heat Makers doing right now?
We said they started that speed up sample shit.
If they started, what I'm saying, they started the speed up sample with the Alvin and Chipmunk sound that you saying.
Yeah.
Kanye was doing that too, but what I'm saying is that
we didn't hear Kanye do it before them though.
You didn't hear Kanye say it?
We did.
When?
No, Kanye did it
on what?
On a lot of stuff.
Kanye started producing
On a Blueprint?
before he
Yeah, he did it on what
Blueprint came out in
2001.
2001.
He even did it on fucking Dynasty album.
Blueprint was before
He did it on Dynasty album too, and he did his own. He did 2 beats on there. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that people still like that. That's not trendy right now. That's not popular. Manny Fresh beats is still relevant to today. So as a production, they impact the game. For why is the bling bling shit. For why is the way it's the stun shit, all that. Like they turn niggas up. Detroit niggas say Cash Money turned us up. So a lot of people like Dipset for why is the Pink. And you can't even take the Timberlands and the New York stuff from Dipset because New York niggas are already doing that.
As far as dressing, that's all Dipset. The clothes.
What's talking about? The Timbs and all that?
No, the clothes.
What clothes? What Pink?
Your fitted,
the rock star shit.
I got fitted jeans on with Jim Jones.
No, not just because Jim Jones. Them dudes in Cali was doing that too. Them dudes in Cali was doing that way before Jim wearing tight pants. Or whatever.
No, but it was a different style, different
Jim
look,
Jones was wearing fucking
No, they introduced us to skinnies. Jimmy and
rock and roll shit,
Jewels introduced us to fitted clothes. Cali introduced us to skinny jeans. That's different.
But all the fashion stuff was changing around that time, whatever.
No, they made it change. Niggas was still baggy clothes.
No, cause Wayne them had baggy stuff. They was doing the skull belts and shit. In the fucking
and fitted clothes, bro.
Yeah, but everybody, the trends of the fashion was changing around that time.
I got my first thermal because of Jimmy, the fitted thermal.
No, all the clothes are getting smaller or whatever and shit.
Yeah, because they made it smaller.
You're right.
Cool. They made it smaller. They made it cool. Yes. They made everything cool, man. Yes, they made everything cool.
I can't give them all the credit for this.
They made everything cool.
They probably had the
Dipset is the bigger, most influential.
Now Cam did that
in hip hop.
Cam had a store wearing pink.
Overall,
wait, hold on.
Cash Money is the most influential in music. That's a big difference, though.
Who?
In rap music.
Say that one more time.
What y'all just talking about? I'm talking about fashion.
No,
I'm talking
as
about
far
music.
as hip hop, it's Dipset. As far as the music today, it's Cash Money.
Okay.
But how is it? How you separate hip hop from rap? I mean, what's the difference between the
hip hop is a culture, rap is a genre.
So, but hip hop is a genre on which we call it hip hop.
We ain't talking about what they say. We know hip hop is in every genre of music.
Cash Money influenced hip hop culture, the way they dress, the way they music.
They did.
Right. We're not denying that.
Like,
they had niggas wearing
t-shirts a lot because Cash Money, like dudes in Cali couldn't even wear t-shirts and went to jail for wearing t-shirts on some gay shit.
Right. They had us wearing t-shirt reasons.
So everybody ain't just running around. Niggas do wear pink, but it ain't everyday people wear pink. It ain't every day everybody got a beat like the Heat Makers. But a lot of people still to this day making Cash Money beats saying some shit that Cash Money or No Limit or New Orleans niggas say.
Not right.
Like niggas still saying Woody, dude that made the beatbox song, still talking about Reeboks and Woody and his song.
Right, so I say rap.
So I'm talking about even lingo. That's influence. That ain't just rap. That's just like the way we talking all that.
But that's part of the hip hop culture.
So that's all the stuff. So what I'm saying, dog, and even what Drake did, Nicki did, is a lot. And even what Wayne did, transcending music, the look and all that shit.
But see, that's Dipset, rap too. I'm talking about
that's just not rap. Culture. That's even the way they look, like the way Young Thug looking. Uzi Vert. That's the way he dressed and everything.
That has nothing to do with Cash Money.
Yeah, nothing to do with
that's Wayne is a part of Cash Money.
No.
Remember Wayne went to Dipset to start rocking with them.
Wayne pulled a lot from everybody. Everybody pulled from other people. Michael Jackson pulled from people. Everybody pulled from people.
Yeah, everything derives
from
something.
So what is y'all talking about? Jay-Z pulled from people. Niggas pulled from pop. So what I'm saying is that Cash Money still is tied to all that shit, man. Like you cannot have a lot. If you take Cash Money away, the game will be bland. So for y'all to just give it to Dipset and it was a small window or whatever of that Rockefeller era, or whatever. We talking about Cash Money been here a long time.
It
wasn't before Rockefeller. That was a whole separate chain from Rockefeller.
No, I'm talking about they was on Rockefeller. They went to turn up more when they got on
Dipset
Rockefeller.
wasn't on Rockefeller?
Yes, they was.
No, it was not.
No, I'm not talking about that.
No, it was not.
I'm not talking about the group. I'm not talking about the group. I'm talking about Cam was, Brian. Cam was Dipset. He was the face.
But Cam wasn't the one that started these trends
like that. What I'm saying it was Jewel, mostly Jimmy, really.
And what you would call him, and the Wave Guard on that's in Max
B.
Yeah, Max B started a lot of that shit that what you call government. What I'm still saying is that overall, I feel like Cash Money impacted the music, the look, and just the way things went to changing throughout music and culture on a bigger level.
It wasn't bigger than Dipset. Rap, I'll give you rap. The hip hop culture, nothing bigger than
I know
Dipset.
we like to tie.
Cash Money is big in the hip hop culture.
It is.
We're not denying that, but bigger than Dipset, no.
Well, I mean, we're going to agree to disagree. I'm going with Cash Money.
No, we're not going to agree to disagree.
I'm not going
we
with
just talking about that,
not
agreeing to disagree.
I fuck with Cam. I ain't agreeing with you.
We all fuck with Cam. Listen, bro, them people change how we talk, how we dress. All that shit.
And I'm glad y'all said that. That's a bad thing.
They even changed how niggas give a handshake.
And that hurt us too. And that hurt us because the thing about them dudes from Harlem and Cam don't want to be like no New Orleans nigga. Cam might have been influenced by them, but Cam want to be from Harlem fucking world. All that. Right. Nothing better than Harlem. That's all he know is Harlem. Right. That's how Harlem niggas is. Baby be I'm on that uptown shit. I'm from 3rd Ward 13. That's all I know. But a lot of dudes from New Orleans, and that's how Pimp C was. All right, I'm from country. I'm from Port Arthur. But I want to be from Port Arthur. That hurt us a lot because by us
you
putting
saying
so
like
much,
far as now or like back in the day?
That hurt us now because now
because Instagram made the world small.
Yeah, but even a little before that though, even a little before that, even the way we pull from Chicago and Philly and the look and the slangs, we lose a lot of our identity, and that really hurt us. So I feel like it's a bad thing because when you pull too much, it start contaminating our flavor because we use our originality.
And that's because of Katrina too. Because once we
before Katrina we was doing that. Before Katrina, nigga was still doing that.
Before the internet, I don't believe. I believe we still had our originality before the internet.
When Slim and them was around, when Soulja Slim was alive, nigga was still keeping it all the way north. But after that, it went to bleeding so much into our culture to where it's just out of control now. Where you know
Katrina came, nigga.
No, what I'm saying is it was still going on. Then that's what I'm saying. Before Katrina, it was still going on because Wayne still was on his East Coast stuff, and people were still on that East Coast shit too. But it just got it's just super out of control now. But Slim was still holding it down for a while.
It's because Cash Money left from down here.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't just that, dog.
They disbanded once Juvie left, BG left, everybody disbanded from down here.
Boosie could leave Baton Rouge, and Baton Rouge still gonna sound like Baton Rouge.
And Baby didn't pick up not one artist from down here.
Boosie in Atlanta and Baton Rouge still got Baton Rouge. The lingo, the same way they act or whatever. Yeah, they influenced by New Orleans, and they should be if they want to be because they ain't number like an hour away from us. But what I'm still saying is that Baton Rouge still got their whole culture, their lingo, all the shit they like to do. And Boosie could live in Atlanta, and Webby could move to wherever he move at. Baton Rouge still gonna be Baton Rouge. New Orleans still lost a lot of our swagger because we.
I think we did, but I think everybody did. I think everybody didn't pull from everybody because the internet made the world small.
Big record exec or record nothing putting all the music.
That don't mean that even if you still do it, you can still have. You gotta have originality, dog. You
can't got a lot of niggas with originality.
If you still saying it, but most people that be listening, they be like, well, damn, if y'all saying all Chicago lingo, everything Chicago City, like, I don't know if you from New Orleans.
That's because they don't bring up who's the big artist from here? Who the big artist from here?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's my point.
But what I'm saying, well, I mean, Nino with Cash Money, so he might be the biggest.
He with Cash Money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nino with Cash.
You knew that?
Cash Money.
Yeah, you knew that. You knew that exactly.
We don't have
nobody down here pushing the New Orleans sound, dog. Yeah. We don't have nobody down here pushing that.
Right. It's a dog. They do have rappers out there that's doing the sound, but it's not a wave.
But who's pushing it?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You can push yourself. They got the internet. Some shit gonna go viral.
Nah, dog. You know you
need a back.
Yeah, but you got the internet. A lot of times stuff just go.
That's true.
You could be a comedian like Rob Kaiser. And you could just say some stuff sometimes, and it just go. It's just great. So it don't always be somebody got to put you out there.
But his point is, no rapper did that here.
What I'm saying is that
Nino. You said Nino, but Nino got a bag.
Well, they got a lot, but Nino still built his buzz up from the bottom.
But
so
he was always family from the beginning, though.
Huh?
He was always family from the beginning.
He was always feeling
family. He was already tied in with them from the beginning.
But he still had to show. He still had to show and prove. And he proved himself. So nobody didn't just give him that. But what I'm still saying is,
but Baby gave him a shot though.
Yeah, but what I'm still saying, it got to be a wave. And what you look at with Detroit, and you look at Chicago with the drill, or you look at what Baton Rouge doing, is a wave. And if New Orleans, for the most part, on a massive level, if everybody, the most popular artists still be liking to sound like they from Philly. Mm-hmm. Or Chicago or New York and doing what they doing, then nobody in the South ain't gonna resonate because we don't connect with the South. So if you feeling like everybody in the South really like whack, but the niggas on the East Coast cool, then why the South gonna fuck you with you? And it's 38% of the people that live in America live in the South. That's the biggest fan base.
I think everybody just gravitating to what's working.
Well, that's why it ain't working because we ain't connecting with the South.
And we don't have a backing.
We don't have nobody pushing our sound.
Right.
Baby told
so y'all gonna just keep blaming it on Baby forever?
No,
like
we're not blaming it on Baby.
Why New York ain't working no more? Russell Simmons, Puffy, and them did what they did. It's time for new blood. So you got to come with a new sound, or you got to have your swag.
All right, so who's the next
People always
big
pushing
nigga?
New York though.
Who's the next big nigga
they got a lot of media
to pull up New Orleans rappers?
You talking about pull them up? I mean,
yeah.
Only time will tell.
No, time been told for the past.
Nobody. What I'm saying is that nigga don't need nobody to come save them. You can make your own way.
Nigga, how you think niggas you know get popping? Look at that.
Atlanta.
That's why everybody moved to Atlanta.
What I'm saying is that, all right, say a big blog, a big rapper might
be.
We
ain't about to be here all night.
And all that. A big rapper or something like that hit Atlanta up and say, well, I like this artist from New Orleans. Drake or something say, I like this song he just did, and it go big. When Kodak was in Florida before Drake even shot, the whole Florida liked what he was doing because he was on some Florida shit. So that whole state, all them 21 million people got behind him.
New Orleans new niggas are corny though.
Why? Why they calling them?
Because they want to be everything else.
So you just said, you just confirmed what I said.
And
so
I'm saying the reason is because we don't have
Because if they stick to what they do, nobody ain't bad behind them.
Right, but if you trying to act like
nobody making New Orleans sounding music,
and somebody pushing it.
If you trying to sound like Cam, or you trying to rap like you from Chicago, why I'm gonna listen to that? I'd rather just go listen to G Herbo or listen to them dudes from Chicago or listen to Leaf Water, something from Philly. If I want to Philly,
but
rapper.
New York doing drill now, and it's working.
If I want gumbo, I'm gonna just go to New Orleans. Why I'm gonna go get gumbo from Alabama or Tennessee if I know the best gumbo in New Orleans? If I want to go to some New Orleans restaurants,
New York drilling. That was Chicago.
That's not really. That's Brooklyn. That's the shit that they was doing in England, and they just took that sound.
Right.
Or whatever.
But
it sounds different though. They just put that name on it, which I feel like they shouldn't have did that. They should have just called it something else. But yeah, it's tied to what they do in Chicago, but it sounds different sonically, so it gave them a more clubby feel because their music sound more clubbier than Chicago music. Chicago music sound more gritty and underground for the clubs. New York music sound more mainstream. So back to what I'm saying is that they have a sound that's working the Brooklyn drill or the
New
BK
Orleans
drill.
Don't have a sound.
And they still doing their New York swag. They're not trying to be like they're not trying to look like New Orleans niggas. They're not trying to look like Florida niggas or Texas niggas. They gonna do them. Like Texas dude gonna ride old school cars like Sauce Walker, and they gonna drive with their 84s on their car. To you it do, but that's their culture. Just like Jamaica might be crazy for some people, Asia. But that's their culture, no matter if you don't like it or not. People don't like bounce because why the music so fast? But we understand it. But other people think it's crazy.
So what do you? All right. So what do you think the detriment of this city of niggas not popping it?
I think
like what it boils down to.
I think it boils down to originality, dog. Soulja Slim said first thing be original. Soulja Slim will his Reeboks, even when they clowned him about it, he said they still I don't care if they're 70, don't say they cheap. He still wore that. He still wore his automatic jersey. Yeah, but he still, even when it wasn't cool, he still did it. So what I'm telling you is that even when people stop doing stuff because they feel like it ain't cool because everybody on this other New York shit, Slim still stayed true to what he was. And that's why everybody still look at him and love him, and they still remember him to this day because he still didn't go against the grain. He stayed true.
But he was once
just like Cam gonna stay with Cam gonna do no matter what.
He was once on though. He was on.
Cam was once on too, but Cam still gonna do what he been doing.
So if New Orleans artists stay true to the original New Orleans sound, they gonna get on.
I'm not saying they gotta go backwards.
Or they gonna create a wave.
What I'm saying, they could create a wave and be modern. But I'm saying just the look and the lingo and all that, just do that. People like our lingo. They like when we say
I'm with that.
That's what made Juvenile say, huh?
But when you do, all right, I'm sure there's niggas in the city that's doing it.
People that's doing it.
So why are they not getting
what I'm saying is a wave. Is a wave. Right. The wave. Chicago Chief keep really. It's gonna take that one person to kick it in, and then.
But I'm coming from what you saying. If niggas stay original, I'm sure they have artists here who are being original. So why aren't they getting pushed?
A lot of people don't like that because a lot of people don't like it. Even if you got dope money putting it behind it, but you promote the wrong. Big Meech put a lot of money behind his artists at the time, but it wasn't connecting with Blue Da Vinci like it was with Jeezy. Mm-hmm. So money don't mean nothing. You can have all the money in the world, you can just be throwing it in the trash. It got to be betting on the right numbers on the table.
Man, if you got enough dope money, the right nigga will get on or get heard.
Man, you gotta have the right. Baby wasn't just putting no money on or anything. Baby,
our own radio stations don't even play these little dudes.
That hurt a lot too. Or whatever, the politics, the gatekeepers.
But that's the bagging that he's talking about.
But they got a lot of people that be from Mobile. That's like the dudes that blew up out of Mobile. Them dudes wasn't having no radio play. They was just creating buzzes like No Cap and Honeycomb Brazy. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them dudes, Mobile, a smaller town, they got 180,000 people live out there probably.
Right.
So
I ain't never heard of them.
That's the
You
dude
never heard
who
of
got
Honeycomb
his
Braids?
grandparents got
You
killed.
never heard of No Cap that be fucking with whatchamacallit and all that? He fuck with Young Thug. He fuck with what his name? Lil Baby and all them.
Nigga named No Cap.
No Cap.
He in
Yeah.
jail right now though. Yeah, he in jail right. And the nigga Honeycomb Breed, that's the nigga who grandparents got.
Yeah,
killed
then they
in
got
the house.
Rollo Rodriguez, them dudes from Mobile.
Oh yeah, Rollo. Yeah, Rollo
So that's what I'm trying
Rodriguez.
to tell you.
I know
These
you heard
dudes
of
smaller
Rollo.
towns.
Rollo Rodriguez. Rollo
And these
Rodriguez
dudes, but they
trash.
on they
But how you heard him though?
on the internet.
No, they had a
You
back.
heard him through Baby.
They had a
Lil
back.
Baby, nigga.
No, not through no Lil Baby.
Rollo Rodriguez. Where you heard him?
I be listening to mixtape. I pay attention to the southern shit, dog. I be in the music. I was an A&R and stuff like that, so I listen to music. So I'm not just saying. I used to manage Youngin before.
How you got into A&R?
Well, working with my cousin record label and stuff like. My cousin had a record label. My cousin got a record label 06 that.
Okay.
Eddie made a song Meet Me Halfway.
Yeah.
I used to manage BTY Youngin, so I know when Youngin had a New Orleans sound. Youngin was
I
on the
believe
bridge.
he was the next to
BTY
blow.
Youngin had where he could.
Wasn't he signing Cash Money?
This before he had did a deal, I think, before he got killed, like a couple of days or a week before that went
God
through.
damn.
But what I'm saying is that Youngin had that sound. He could have the punchline like people like, but he had his New Orleans swag.
I agree.
And he had, so I feel
I
like
believe he
Let me
was the
ask you
next
a
to
question.
blow. I believe he was
Is
the
that
next.
him on that Juve song? I say.
Hell yeah, that's him.
All right.
Yeah, that's the song I got on him on. That song right there. On Cocky Confident that came out 2009. He was on 2 songs on that album.
I actually think he was the next to be out of here.
Right, and he could give you that little Derek or that Soulja Slim vibe in a modern way.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I mean. And he would
Yeah, because when he was
out.
out, people was comparing him to No Soulja Slim. So
In a
I
modern
was
way.
fucking with BT.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but
And Young like
it
Tim's
wasn't
like you like Tim.
forced,
He loved
though.
Tim,
Mhm.
but he still
It
Young
wasn't
still wore
forced.
Tim's. But he
yeah,
still,
that too.
Right,
It wasn't
and,
forced.
And
yeah.
Young wore his Tim's. He loved Tim's like DMX, but he still he bought it to a modern way with the New Orleans swagger.
Right.
So that was cool.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate what happened to him.
Right.
Man. But yeah, man. Damn. I forgot what I was about to say.
I know. I'm gonna say it's getting late now.
All right. The Ghostface versus Raekwon versus.
I just say it's getting late, nigga. You want to bring up some bullshit?
You really care about that?
I was about to say I really don't care.
When
about
I
that.
asked y'all last night,
I
you was
think
like,
that's
who
gonna be-
versus is
I
this
think that's
weekend?
gonna be less viewed than the Too Short and E40 one, actually.
Right.
Cause that shit only had like 60,000.
They got some real Wu-Tang fans out here, but
No, they got a lot.
Yeah,
but
Wu-Tang.
they gonna get them overseas numbers. Yeah.
But let me say this right quick, not just to talk about Wu-Tang and just RZA. I just want to say this right quick. It's the movie, what it was, the Cutthroat City. For RZA to be able to study a lot of Asian culture and know so much about the Wu-Tang and the Chinese stuff and all that, he studied Asian
rushed
culture
through
very,
New
very
Orleans,
well. But he rushed through New Orleans.
He flew through ours,
Black culture that everybody love and is well renowned. But you gonna show people fighting raccoons and coming down the street and all kind of crazy shit or whatever. But you study Asian culture very well. But you just say, fuck New Orleans, I'm about to just go do a movie called The Cutthroat City and have them fighting fucking raccoons. When we ever was fighting raccoons, RZA, if you fucking, I don't know.
Is some country ass shit.
I've never
dog.
fought one. Purvis, what's the time stamp? What's the time? Hell no. Can't be that long.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Nah.
I hit record 3 times.
All right.
Right, so.
We about to see. We about to see right now. What you got, Purv? All right, throw it. I went third.
Now you say the country stuff. How you feel about what's the definition of country? What you consider country? Because a lot of people be talking about
niggas who make grocery at the Dollar General.
Okay, because when I think about country, I look at rural areas. And, and rural could be in New York, they can have country, rural side areas. They can have rural areas in Pennsylvania where Amish people live at and ride horse. They can have country areas in the Midwest where farmers at. They can have country areas in California.
Is anything outside New Orleans.
So New York would be country? Would Chicago be country?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
Man, play too much, man.
I'm with you with the rule thing, yeah.
Right, so I feel like
we're
everybody,
coastal. We're coastal. Like we're on the fucking coast. We by the
water.
All
right, since you're saying coastal,
because niggas call us country.
All right, so would Mobile be considered country? Because Mobile is coastal. Pensacola, Florida. Biloxi, Mississippi.
I equate where you live, how you talk, how you dress.
But isn't it country based on the accent?
Yeah, that too. I equate all that shit.
You saying the Southern drawl.
But you said what's country to us. I equate how you dress, how you talk, where you live.
But you said coastal.
And the things you do.
But you said coastal.
Your way of living.
So I said, since you said coastal.
Like me, I can't live off the land. Like I can't do that.
But since you say coastal,
country people can.
I'm asking you, since you say coastal is Mobile, Biloxi, Pensacola, Florida, all those coastal cities too.
And
would
again,
that be considered country?
And again, I equate to where you live, how you dress, and how you talk. So you country motherfuckers in Alabama, yeah, y'all country.
But Biloxi don't look like no country type city. They on the beach and they by the water and they got a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, but they also sleep with a fan in the window in 2021. And they sleep with the fan in the window in 2021.
That shit country.
That's country.
So
Mississippi people, they'll tell you that. Like, I'm not cutting on the air conditioner. I'm gonna put the fan in the window. Like,
but do you feel like when people say somebody country, they associate that with being slow and bunking and being
sometimes?
Because a lot of people
up north niggas, that's how they look at us.
They would consider everybody below the Mason-Dixon line country and slow, and y'all can't talk.
Yeah. But that's how Northerns look at us. Yankees, as they say. Right. That's how they look at us. Right. Yeah, but me, when I say country, I equate to where you live, how you dress, and how you talk.
So you have a Southern drawl. Because people say we talk broken English and we say cold drink whenever drinking a cooler is considered cold.
Even if it's hot, I'm going to give you a cold
drink. Right. So some people might say that's kind of crazy or ignorant or whatever, but to us, that's normal. But to other people, they might say, what the hell are you speaking? Or what is that?
Right.
So would that be country or just the Southern drawl that other people have make them country and we have more of an accent island type?
We not country.
Right. We not country.
Everything is relative. When I was in New York, them ladies was like, oh, you sound country.
And why did they say that, you think?
Because of the way I was talking.
To them.
And then they like, you country and got a Jamaican accent? Like,
see,
what the fuck?
Right.
But to you, that would have been an insult, right?
But he's foreign, though. He's not even American born. So.
But T.I. said it used to happen to him. So if it would have happened to you, going up there.
I understand why they call me country, because I'm from the South. And they from up north. So, yeah, I get. But it's
on nigga in Baton Rouge call you country, you'll be like, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Right, like, nigga, no. Nigga.
I don't know, I just feel like they got, I guess, country rural areas everywhere. And I guess if you stay in a small town, it might be considered doing that country. Because some people might burn trash and have
right,
roads.
Niggas burn trash in Mississippi.
Yeah, it might be a certain type of lifestyle. I don't give a fuck
what part of Mississippi in. Nigga, you country if you
But I mean, that could be in Minnesota too, like you said, that could be in New York.
West Bank.
They burn trash on the West Bank?
Kenner.
They ain't burning no trash in no Kenner. They ain't burning no trash in no. Oh, yeah. Kenner? Yeah, nigga, Metairie, you're country to me. Yeah, nigga.
But they accent.
But I think that's just because New Orleans niggas just like being.
We territorial because with Jefferson Parish, that's like New Orleans. They feel like if you're not from Orleans Parish, that you ain't from New Orleans.
Right, yeah.
And even people on across the river get a hard time. But hold on, you said what?
You ain't from the East Bank.
And I'm glad you said that because I be telling people there's no such thing as the East Bank.
I hate when people say that.
Only thing is everything that's on the East Bank of the Mississippi River is the night
No, I'm
walk.
talking about the when people say the West Bank. I don't when they say New Orleans, LG's want to be part of New Orleans. No, the West Bank.
Right. LG is New Orleans.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
West Bank.
No, LG is it because our school board office.
Once you cross that water, my boy.
Listen,
that's what
once you cross that water.
If we saying
from
facts,
where I'm from.
If we saying facts, Algiers is a part of Orleans Parish. The school board.
I don't care about none of that. I don't care about that.
But it was over there.
I don't listen, dog. My blood brother is from the cutoff. You know what I tell people when they ask me where you from? He's from across the river, though. He ain't from New Orleans. That's my blood brother.
New Orleans crazy. Once you go out of New Orleans, that don't fucking matter.
Once you cross that water, you from on that side. I don't give a fuck what school you're part of.
I'm when you go out of town, everybody from New Orleans.
So Carl Walker Landry,
he lying, dude.
Carl Walker Landry,
he's lying.
Carl Walker Landry, not a part of New Orleans team.
No.
Do you cross the water to get to that place?
Yes.
Once you cross that water, you're not from where I'm from.
Algiers is Orleans Parish.
No, it's not, though.
It is.
No, it's not.
When we talking about a factual information, that is.
Yeah, but of course, when you boil it down to the fact.
But like you said, New Orleans territory.
If a person get me and my brother,
right?
If I hear my brother tell somebody I'm from New Orleans and he in front of me, I'm gonna tell them people, stop telling them people you lying. You're lying. Damn. You're not from where I'm from. You're from the cutoff.
Cutoff people. I'm letting y'all know y'all is from New Orleans.
No, y'all not.
I'm gonna say
no, y'all not. No, y'all not.
All these parents, y'all from New Orleans. But like you said, y'all not.
No, because they not. Once you cross, listen, bro, you going to another whole town. Once you cross that water,
all right, so
it's a whole another town.
Let me ask you, where you grew up? You grew up uptown. You say
yes.
I figured that. So how y'all used to always give the East a hard time? Hold on, it's debatable. Why you say that?
Because he say I'm from the East, but I'm not.
So all right, so
he want me to be from the East like him.
I stay in the East and I stay in the Southern line, so I rep Tyler Lane and
when I was young
in the Southern Ward.
The East was considered like rich people.
No, we was on Section 8, so every part of the East wasn't.
How we looked at them
because people was ignorant. I was ignorant people that didn't know.
Well, because my grandpa had money.
Juvenile sit on 400 degrees, niggas beefing like the checkerboard and the goose, and he shouted out the goose on Soldier Rap.
They didn't stay in the checkerboard or the goose, though. They stayed in the rich
if they stayed in East Dover, or they probably stayed in English, they stayed in like McKinley Estates or something, I can understand it.
So you said English.
No, English Turn.
You know what English Turn is?
That's across the river. I'm talking about
East
Dover.
the river. Not New Orleans, right? Ain't English Turn in Algiers or is it in Belchase?
I don't know if that part.
I think it's in Belchase, huh?
I don't know if it's in Algiers.
It's in Harvard.
Because I know they got that bridge and it say
I think it's
Algiers,
wrong Belchase. But I might be wrong. I don't know.
And when you cross that bridge, once you come down, you're in English Turn.
But what I'm saying, all right, so back to what you're saying. So what I'm saying is, like when Soulja Slim said that line, 95 ran on Tyler Lane and busted brain on Streets Made Me. My jacket song, we was running. So we all was staying in the East.
Oh, I was staying in Kingswood.
All right, so I understand why. So when we was living at on Tyler Lane, and still to this day, some people don't even want to go around there or whatever. So I could understand what you're saying because it wasn't cool to say you was from there,
right,
or whatever back then or whatever. So most people would say, "Oh, I'm from Uptown," because I know a lot of rappers.
A lot of people who a lot of niggas who I went to school, they wasn't from the East. They just moved from back there. Most people were from the 91 and 71.
Well, a lot of we moved from the 71, but now it's generations that probably grew up out there. But I understand what you're saying. A lot of people probably wasn't. Like, you know, it wasn't generations of family members like their grandma and
that's what I'm
grew
saying.
up uptown, so I get it. But I'm saying it wasn't cool. Some niggas that really did stay there since they was little kids, 10, 9 years old, or probably 8, they wasn't doing it because it wasn't cool. Oh, man, I'm gonna beat you up in front of the East. So.
I mean,
and it was just more cool to rap uptown or whatever, I guess.
He's from the East. That's my best friend.
What part of the East you from?
I stayed out from Morrison, Vanderbilt.
Okay. Like I said, we stayed. It wasn't.
I mean,
sweet.
it's bad parts of the city.
It's bad parts everywhere. They got good parts uptown and bad parts.
But listeners, listen to me and listen to me good. If you from Metairie, Kenner, and once you cross the water, you are not from New Orleans. And if you go out of town and you tell people you are, you're a fucking you're a cornball for that. You're not from the town.
Huh? Who gonna tell them something?
Yeah, I mean,
all right, it don't matter.
Algiers is in New Orleans.
No, it's not.
But look, I'm gonna say this. What you say about Kenner?
Why is it called Algiers then?
Well, why Carrollton called Carrollton?
Carrollton is a street.
But Carrollton was a city, is an area. At one time, it was a part of Jefferson Parish.
Like
till we incorporated that area. So at one time, that was a part of Jefferson Parish.
I ain't know that.
I ain't know that.
And that's a fact, and they can look that up or whatever.
I ain't know that.
But and Lil Wayne from Carrollton.
Pension Town.
Lil Wayne from who?
Wayne from Carrollton, which is Hollywood.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that I know white people mostly Caucasian.
If you from across the river,
Carrollton, and
you from across the river, stay over there. You from
now Jefferson. I can see what you're saying. Like we really see. I think that's what hurt us a lot too. Because like Atlanta, you know, they kind of if you could be from the surrounding areas and
niggas still claim Atlanta.
Yeah, and they say
like the Migos, they not from Atlanta.
They're from Gwinnett,
right?
But they still say we still be territory too. But no, y'all don't.
They wrong too, dog. They wrong too,
right?
They wrong too.
Metairie is a metro area.
It is a part of the metropolitan area, and Kenner is too. Because our airport in Kenner.
Right.
The New Orleans airport.
And they got people that actually think when they fly into the airport, they're flying into New Orleans.
Right, it is.
But Metairie isn't.
Right. But it's still New Orleans airport. It's in Kenner. Yeah. But it's the metropolitan area. But like you said, New Orleans territorial.
Yeah, we super
and
territorial.
And they feel like you ain't from Orleans Parish. And like he said, if you ain't from this side of the river,
God damn, there must be two sides.
Shorty Low, so you know.
Rest in peace to Shorty Low.
Carlos Walker.
But yeah, man, we gonna close it out. You know what I mean? Geedy-P, we appreciate you for coming, dog.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, get your socials out, man. Let them know where you could be reached.
On Twitter, my Twitter is GEEDY_P, and my Instagram is at GEEDY_P_SPEAKS.
Right.
Geedy-P speaks.
Give people a rundown of the shit that you know what I mean that you got going on.
Well, I be on. I guess I'm blogging now, whatever. But like I said, I used to be a music manager, and I was an A&R and all that. I went viral a lot of times on Say Cheese. Shout out to Sean Cotton and all that, and what he did for me and all that. Yeah.
Shout out to Sean Cotton.
And like I said, shout out the whole South. Shout out New Orleans. The whole Louisiana, and East Coast, West Coast, and the Midwest. You know and thank y'all too again, bro.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out my
I had this show
Mac
because
too.
I see you be, you know what I mean? You be on the internet, you give a lot of musical facts and shit, and I just thought it'd be great if you could come up here and chop it with us, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all too,
man. We'd love
to
have you back, man.
Already, you already know.
Cue it up, son. Why'd you play a stupid ass song? What you got? The fuck is that?
I'm just trying to put y'all on some music.
So,
I don't even know what that is.
I know that's cool. All right, today I got something. It might make you laugh, it might make you cry.
Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Ladies, understand this. If a man holler at you and he tells you, what's him? What up? You have friends or whatever. And you say, oh, don't you have a wife or don't you have a girlfriend? What if he say, yeah, but after this, if she find out, I ain't gonna have that.
And if you scared my old lady gonna beat you up, you can say that too now.
Right.
You can say that.
Right.
So why do we have to lose each other just because you scared of my old lady? And ladies, stop running your old man hoes off.
Stop praying them away too.
That's all I got.
All right, man. We out, man. Blah.
This podcast is brought to you by Living Swell Studios. When you want to record your next hit, broadcast your next live stream, or just need a quiet space to edit your videos, Living Swell Studios can accommodate all your needs. Located in New Orleans, they're equipped with a rehearsal hall, print shop, photography space, and more. Living Swell is your one-stop shop to facilitating your vision. Let them fulfill your music and video dreams.